Let's see. Let me know when we're live, guys. Am I live? It says I'm live. Can't tell if I'm actually live or not. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Let me know in the chat if this is working. My microphone's here. My camera's here. It's a little weird. I might move that. Let's see. Can you see me? I see someone saying they can see me. I'm going to go ahead and move this down there. Move this over here. Move this here. It's working, people say. That's what they tell me. They tell me it's working. All right. We are doing a very DIY thing because I figured I never do a live on YouTube, so we're going to try it. I'm going to move my microphone. One sec. Give me just a second to move this mic over here. All right, we're going to deal with the production value being a little funky today. Let's see how my levels. Ooh. Sorry, this is all over the place. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Check, check, check. A little loud. There we go. Where's my questions? Get the questions back. Okay. What's up? Okay, I think we're good. Can you hear me? It's all working. Microphone here, camera there. I've got a webcam on a stick. Cool. Looks like we're good. Sweet. Thanks for coming. I know it's a little weird of a start, and we're in a very weird space. This is part of the office you haven't seen yet. I'm going to do a office tour video once we get it decorated, which I should mention, I'm decorating the office this weekend, I think. Yeah, I'm decorating the office this weekend, which means I need to put art on the walls. I have some art. I also need to get some art. I have lots of stuff to put around. Normally my videos go this way, so this is where the camera won't normally see, but occasionally it'll be shown in videos. I have a couple sets going on with the new office that I'm hoping to use in different types of videos. So you'll be seeing more of the space for different reasons and different kinds of stuff. We'll get there eventually. But if you want to help me decorate, we're doing that on Patreon. So if there are any Patreon people here, which I know there are, we're decorating during this weekend's Q&A. So if you guys like Q&As and you want to do more of this type of stuff, I don't do much of it on YouTube, but I do monthly Q&As on Patreon, where we do like 2 hours of dedicated Q&A time to talk about whatever. I also do live animation streams where I do animation live for basically all day, for an entire day. It's usually like 8 hours, and it's all available to watch. So if you want that kind of stuff, the links are in the description down below for Patreon, Twitch. I do some streams there. There's a workshop I just recently taught, which is a resume and cover letter workshop. I'm doing all my promo stuff at the beginning, and then we'll get into the good stuff. And I do, what was I saying? The workshop. I did the resume and cover letter workshop to help get you hired. It was all recorded, so you can buy the replay of it for like 20 bucks. You can get like 5 hours of resume and cover letter content, like how to do it right, so you can hopefully get a job. Links down there for that. Do I have any other links down there? I don't think I do. Well, I have a couple of the links. They're down there, whatever. And yeah, that's that. Moving on. Let's do it. And yes, this currently is not a Patreon stream. This is just a regular YouTube Q&A, which I don't do very often. So yeah, this is just for you guys to ask questions because I don't often do it. So if you want lots of Q&A time where I always do it, that's on Patreon. I probably do like 1 or 2 of these a year. So hey, you're here. Good job. I need my mouse to be closer so I don't have to reach down every time. So let me answer the questions that I've seen, such as, what are we unboxing today? It is not graphics tablets. I know I always talk about graphics tablets. That's all I ever unbox. But today I'm unboxing something way cooler than graphics tablets. My desk is a mess. Let me just clear it off so I have somewhere to put it in a second. I'll show you what we're unboxing. 2 things. We're unboxing 2 things. Thing number 1, not very hard to unbox and not very exciting once we unbox it because I still have to install it. Woo! We're unboxing this just because that I'm actually doing a sponsored video with NVIDIA. They sent me this to do a video, and I'm very excited to do that video because I love graphics cards. So, hey. But that's not the main event. The main event is this. Ah! It's really big. Oh, hey. Okay, here we go. This is the main event that we're unboxing today. I can't even fit it on the screen. The super ultra wide monitor. You've seen my ultra wide. This is like 3 times as long. It's literally the size of my desk. So yeah, I did a video about this monitor. I got to see it at CES. So if you haven't seen that vlog, I did it back in January, a couple of videos ago. I'm going to clear off some space so I have somewhere to put it and open it. So I'm going to put that here. We're going to unbox it together because I don't want to put it in a video to unbox it. I'm going to talk about it in a video, but I want to get it going. And I figured I'd show you. So in the meantime, while I'm doing all that, let's do some questions. I got to find somewhere to put all this stuff. Everything's a mess because we just moved. Ugh. Hope you don't mind. So let's see. What are you going to unbox? We've talked about it now. Hello. Sir Wade. Oh, by the way, my name is Sir Wade. In case you don't know. Hello, I'm Sir Wade. My first name is actually Sir. Wade is a middle name. So I actually go by Sir Wade. I don't just do it for fun for YouTube. It's actually my name. Just so you know. Sir Wade, are you a mentor at Animation Mentor or what? I'm not. I went to the school and I really believe in what they're doing. So I always talk about it. But no, I don't work for Animation Mentor and they don't pay me to talk about them. That's where I went. Any recommendations? Which sites I can go to get 3D modeling, quality 3D modeling animation lessons? Oh, animation modeling, so on. Lessons for a low price. I know people say that Animation Mentor is not cheap. Like when I'm like, yeah, go to Animation Mentor to learn animation. People are like, but it's not cheap. When you think about it, like I dropped out of school to do Animation Mentor as my school. It's much cheaper to do Animation Mentor than it is to go to a college, a 4-year degree or something, and get a degree in animation, and it's way better use of your money. If you're just going to get a workshop, Animation Mentor does have workshops that are less expensive than the classes. Those are super cool. If you're not looking at that level of budget and you're still looking for something cheaper, I would look at individual artists who sell their time to show you stuff. So for example, JD is another animator. If you go to my YouTube channel, if you go to like youtube.com/SirWadeFX, you go to my YouTube channel where it has all my recent videos, which you should check out and make sure you haven't missed any. On the right side of the screen, I have some of my favorite YouTube channels linked on the side. JD is one of them. He's an animator at ILM, and he does the Spongella Animation Workshop, and he'll critique your work. He's super good. There's a lot of things like that. Twitter's a good place to check. But yeah, I would say if you can't afford like an official workshop, look for individual artists selling their time. Like I've done workshops for things. Like that's how I'd recommend doing it. Animation Mentor is the school I recommend. Otherwise, there's people that you could go to. Any recommendation? I said that. Price. Hello. Hello. Katya, is that how I say it? I've seen your name before. Katya. Donovan says, where do you work now? Here. Solely on YouTube and freelance. I don't work for anybody. I don't work anywhere. I technically work for my patrons, I guess, on Patreon. That's about it. Yeah, I don't have a job I go to. I do this full time. I make videos and I do freelance work, things like that, which I just did a video about freelance if you haven't seen it. Right now I'm taking an online school. 3D modeling is one of my electives. Oh, that's cool. It's a cool elective. All right, let's see. Oliver. Donovan, did you ever also work at DreamWorks on an actual movie, not as a trainer? Well, hey, I did work on the movies as a trainer. I taught a lot of the people who did some of the other work. It was a whole thing. Everyone works on it. But yeah, no, I was a trainer at DreamWorks. That was my role. I was not an animator at DreamWorks. Hello, Xavier. Is that how I say it? Sup, Oliver. Hello. Oh, see, now I've caught up to where it kicked in. Let me go ahead and scroll. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of comments all of a sudden. What the heck? Wow. There's a lot of comments. I didn't see all these. Let me unplug my mouse so I can scroll. Let me go faster. I always go slow through these. What's up? What's up? I'm saying all the hellos from people. How's it going? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Sorry, I'm going to get through these questions and then we're going to do this. Yeah, I'm excited about the RTX cards. So I just finished my freshman year at Columbia College Chicago. I'm going to be going to CTN in November. Hey, I'll see you there most likely. I'm also going to go to that Lightbox Expo, the new thing that's going to compete with CTN, Lightbox. I'm going to go to that. Looking forward to it, actually. Okay, these are the reactions to the giant monitor, what we're unboxing today. In case you are just joining us, it comes up to my chin. Ugh! Oh, my foot. Oh, that was stupid. Okay. How much was this? I have no idea. I think this monitor is supposed to cost like $1,600. I'm not 100% sure. You should just Google it because I don't know. But LG sent it to me. It was partial payment for I told you I did a sponsored video with LG in January to go to CES and see the new monitor, to see this and a bunch of other stuff. And I asked them, I'm like, hey, can part of my payment be the monitor? And they said yes. So this is, yeah. So I want to try it out. It's so wide. We can't wait to open it. Let's see. My teachers recommended I go to not show my work, but to get info on the industry and attend panels. Oh, at CTN? I disagree. I mean, I agree that you should get infos on the industry and go to panels, but I completely disagree. You should absolutely show your work if you feel like if you're like, yeah, I'm proud of this and I want to know what to get better at, show your work. If you look at it and you're like, it's not good and I know why, then maybe it's not as useful to show your work because you already kind of know what you're going to hear. But yeah, if you're at a level where you're like, yeah, I feel good about where this is and you're ready to take the next step, show your work to people at events so that they can help you grow. That's a huge thing. Okay, I'm almost caught up, actually. I'm doing pretty good. Do you have any other recommendations for me to CTN? If you have questions about CTN, I have 2 videos on CTN, how to prep for the convention, how to network and all that, and about the tickets and stuff. But I would watch both my CTN videos if you are going to be attending and you have some questions. Does Palette Gear work well with Maya, or is it more for Adobe? It's designed to work with Adobe seamlessly, but I use it for Maya. You can use it for anything because you just set up hotkeys and stuff. I think I'm the only person who uses it for Maya because I'm the only one who's like thought to do it. Probably not the only person now. I was at the time. I'm sure it's a thing now. But I think it works really well with Maya. Yeah, you can link any script button or any hotkey to buttons. Like it's just like another hotkey. I think it's really good. There's not a lot for the sliders and dials yet. I have talked to them recently about maybe having that introduced at some point. We'll see. But yeah, the buttons and stuff, Palette works really nicely with Maya. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Palette is these fun arcade buttons and stuff. They're magnetic and they just snap. But yeah, I use them with Maya and they work really nicely. Let's go quickly so I can get to the unboxing. Hi. Are you working on a personal shot at all right now? This moment, no, but this weekend I'm going to make something cool. Actually, I'm going to make it for the NVIDIA video, but I don't have a shot I'm working on at the moment. I have a lot of shots that I'm thinking. I was going to film reference for one, and then I forgot what happened. No, I'm not currently, but I will be soon. Very soon. What's your favorite thing you've unboxed so far? It's going to be this. I know it. Yeah, I can't think. This is going to be my favorite thing to unbox. But before that, probably my last monitor. I like unboxing monitors because, like, I don't know. It's very satisfying. You open it and it just gets more and more exciting. And you turn it on and then you're like gratified. What about the other online schools like iAnimate or Anim School or Anim Squad? I haven't gone to them, so I can't speak for them. I'm sure they're good. I know a lot of people who teach at those schools, but I've never gone there, so I can't really say a whole lot about it. Lynda.com does have good modeling videos. What is the refresh rate on the monitor? You need to try Fallout in whatever insane resolution and aspect ratio it is. It'd be so immersive. That's true. The refresh rate of this monitor, it's a good question. I think the details are on the bottom, and I think I have. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, there's nothing on this side. I don't know. Let's do this. Let's put it up here. 1 second. Here we go. Which way do I want to open it from? Which way is the top? How am I supposed to know? Does it matter? Front. Which means I should open it from the back. Yeah, okay. Okay, here we go. It's heavy. And I don't work out, so I'm not that strong. Move that out of the way. By the way, in case you haven't seen, I haven't really showed it off. I'll show you. Let me move this further out of the way. I got a Cintiq. I've never had a Cintiq before. I had one at work when I was at DreamWorks, and I missed it when I left. So I finally decided to get it. And I have it on the arm. It's super nice, so I can like lower it into my lap. Well, I have it set to come back up pretty easily. But yeah, anyway. It's 4K and everything. Let me just move it out of the way though. And it is the touchscreen model. I don't know if I like the touchscreen yet. So far it's been nice, but it hasn't been like essential. I don't know if it's worth the money to get the touchscreen, but I figured I'd rather find out if it's worth it than regret not having it. Okay, let me finish answering some questions. It's hot in here. Let me turn on a fan, hold on. If that fan is really loud for any reason, let me know. I can turn it off, but it's really hot in here, so I'd like to have it open, have it on. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm falling behind. JD is awesome. I hope I can get him as a mentor when I go to AEM. Yeah, I didn't know him when I went to AEM, but he'd be a great mentor. He's a really good teacher. Love from India. Hello, India. Hello to people in India and everywhere else. Thanks for that. Try some workshops in the future. So Wade, when I finish my sticky video, would I be able to take certain course? The question is, if you finish a certain course in college, could you then? So you can do Animation Mentor no matter what your level is. If you have some experience, they might put you in advanced placement and give you a head start. But more often than not, what you learn in school isn't very good. That's why Animation Mentor exists, to teach you what you should know. Usually just start at the beginning. It's usually best that way. But yeah, anyone can sign up for Animation Mentor. I had no experience really when I started. Do animators get decent payment? Yes, animation is a good paying job, and often it's in the union. So it's legally obliged to be a good paying job. Even if it's not in the union, usually it's pretty good. As an animator's dream job to get. Hello again from the Mars. Hey, Silas. Is that a vertical mouse? This is a vertical mouse. Do you recommend it for animators? I like it. Your most natural position, if you let your arms hang to your side, is like this, which is the idea here, right? That you don't have to like turn your wrist constantly to be on the mouse because it's turning the bones. So this is a more natural position to have your wrist in. It looks a little funky. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Can't find the link to the demo reel portfolio workshop. Is it still available? The demo reel, oh, well, it's not a demo reel and portfolio workshop. It's a resume and cover letter workshop. And it's the video recording of the workshop that I taught. So it's $20, and it should be linked in the YouTube video description of this Q&A. And if you don't find it here, it is linked in my most recent videos, the last 2 or 3 videos. It is in the description there. So you'll find it there. Hey, what do you think about Vancouver Film School for 3D Animation? Do you know anyone who studied there? I'm thinking about going there. I don't know, but I do know they partner with Anim Collaborative, which makes me think that they're probably doing pretty good because Animation Collaborative is awesome. I've heard good things, but I don't know anyone personally who went there. Oh my gosh, I'm falling behind, trying to catch up. I'm gonna go really quick. Hey, Sheree, what tips would you give for working faster and keeping up with deadlines? I would say watch my 9 tips or my 9 Maya scripts to help make you work faster, because the scripts and customizing Maya is the best thing you can do for yourself, is to like make Maya work for you faster than you trying to like figure out where stuff is. Customize Maya, tip number 1. And then watch my 2 videos about like 5 tips in Maya that you should know, because those are a lot of workflow ones to make you faster. But overall, working faster, keeping with deadlines, don't second guess yourself. Like, spend all your time planning, spend lots of time planning, doing reference, getting all the timing and stuff worked out early, and then you can just animate it. You don't have to figure stuff out if you plan it out ahead of time. So when you don't plan, that you spend a lot of time wasted. Could you make a video on the different roles that someone could take on the creation of 3D animation movies? Feel like most information out there. That's a good point. Samantha, thank you for the suggestion. There's a really good video that, the reason I haven't done that video is because DreamWorks has a pipeline animation. The DreamWorks animation pipeline, DreamWorks feature animation pipeline video, whatever it is, it's with the penguins of Madagascar, and they have this whole pipeline, like first it's story, then it's this, then it's animation, modeling, da da da. They explain it really well, so I haven't made it, but that is a good idea, and I would like to do that at some point. You should watch that in the meantime, but that is a good idea. I will keep that in mind, actually. I was thinking of creating a reel that incorporates all the stuff a studio would look for, but it's one shot with the overall story. So the question is, I was thinking of creating a reel that incorporates all the stuff a studio would look for, but it's all in one shot with an overall story instead of making it a couple of different shots. What do you think? I don't think you should do that. I think that's way, way, way more work and way more trouble than it's worth. Because let's just say that you could do that in a reasonable amount of time and that you could actually handle that workload. That's a lot. It would take you so long to finish that you would have no reel, and then you'd have a cool reel, but the time in between would be huge because it'd take you so long to do it. The other thing is that if you were to do that, like let's say you started off, I'm going to start easy and get more difficult. By the time you finish all that work, you're going to look back. You're going to have learned so much that you'd look back and go, ooh, the first half of what I did is not good anymore. I should redo it. And you're constantly cycling and redoing. Do short shots. Everyone should do short, quick shots that you can get done in faster amounts of time. So you can always like customize your reel, pull something out here, add something new. This is missing, make this better, make a new shot, stick it at the end, take this one out. Your reel should be very fluid and customizable like that. If you try to do like one giant shot for your entire reel, that's a lot. It's a lot of work for you. It's a lot of stress. And then if something doesn't work right, like that's the only thing you have is that one. And you have to hope that like, oh, the best part's at the end. That means someone has to watch all the way to the end. And like they'll never, I don't recommend it. It's a cool idea, but I don't think it'd be good for you. That's my thoughts. Is there anything else for hotkeys? Anything else for hotkeys like a massive hotkey keyboard? I mean, there's not like a Maya hotkey keyboard. I mean, there is like a Maya window that shows you all the keys, if that's what you mean. And there are double like left-handed. Mine's in the closet. I can't get it right now, but like there's your mouse and your keyboard, but there is like a left-handed keyboard that has extra buttons and stuff. I have one of those, and you can like cycle. Yeah, it's like 70 buttons total. It's like 20 buttons, but you can do things with it. Left-handed keyboard, gaming keyboard. That's a good way to look at other hotkeys. It's so hot in this room. Oh, how's your vacation? It was nice. Thank you. Went to Hawaii, and it was a really nice break, but I'm glad to be back and working. Is that the Cintiq 32 or 24? 24. I thought about the 32, but it's just too much money. And it does weigh a lot. So the arm is really strong. I'm impressed. This is an IKEA desk, and the arm holds it up pretty well. So I'm actually kind of shocked that the IKEA desk can hold it. Have you seen The Hidden World yet? What do you think? Of course I've seen it. It's great. I love it. Which is that model? This? Oh, the Cintiq? Yeah, the 24 Pro. 60 hertz. Oh, someone said 60 hertz. Interesting. Hey, sir, do you do 11-second club? If so, how often? I have done it once. I don't think I actually finished, but I started doing it once. I don't do it now, but I'd like to. I think it'd be kind of a fun YouTube challenge to do. I might do it at some point for a video, like doing an 11-second club thing and make it a video and condense it down. I might do that. I'd probably stream it while I'm working, and then I'd make a video about the collective process, which again, links in the description of this YouTube video for Patreon and Twitch, where I do way more streams, live streams, Q&As, and so on. You should definitely check it out. Even if you don't like do anything there, you should go look and just see what's there and see if it's interesting to you. Cintiq, hello. Have you ever heard of Unity? Yes, I have used Unity for augmented reality stuff, and I'm trying to get into VR actually. So I have Unity, and some people make some really cool stuff in it. Absolutely, game engines are really awesome. Do you ever animate in 2D? Kind of, nothing good, but yeah, I'm trying to get into like Adobe Animate, Flash, that kind of thing. And do you think you are as good in 2D as you are in 3D? No, I mean, the animation principles carry over, but I'm much better in 3D because I'm used to working in 3D. I'm really like, I know there's stuff you can do in 2D to make life easier, but I don't understand the software well enough to like do it. Also, I'm just not as good of an artist as I am like a poser, like a character poser. So I'm better in 3D for sure. But 2D is faster for me sometimes. Like I'll do stick figures in 2D and make it really fast. Hello from Jamaica. Hi. Might do some vertical mouse, or Wacom pen to animate. Depends. I would say always vertical mouse over regular mouse. It's really the same thing, but it's more comfortable. I use the Wacom pen for 2D, for anything drawing, pen always. And I prefer doing most of my stuff on the pen. Whether it's a screen or no screen, doesn't matter. I like the pen, but I use the mouse for like really specific stuff, because sometimes when like I'm doing the pen and I'll like try to lift away, I'll like move it at the last second. And I don't like that. It's a little bit more precise with the mouse for like graph editor stuff. But normally I just use the pen. I am live today. Hey, so from what I understand, there isn't a union for animation. There is a union. There is an animation union. Disney's in it. DreamWorks is in it. Pixar's not, interesting enough, but they're fine. Yeah, there's a union. Here, need to pack, but hello. Where are you going, Noelia? We're going. Yeah, you're going to be packing. Where are you going? I feel like Christopher Walken and Catch Me If You Can. Where are you going, Frank? Where are you going? You know. That's my Christopher Walken. Only 2 words I can try to say. School is ending. Oh, everyone's leaving school, huh? Nice. Summer is a great time for animators. You get so much time to like make stuff. Take advantage of it. Random question I've always wondered. What's the deal with your name? My first name is Sir. My actual legal first name that I was born with is Sir. My middle name is Wade. I have another middle name too. Not that it's a secret, but I'm going to save that for another video or something. But Sir is my first name. Wade is my middle name. I use both to make it fun, Sir Wade. But yeah, that's why people call me Sir or Sir Wade. And that's why I go by Sir Wade. Hey, Ross is here. Oh, that reminds me. Everyone, Ross Baxter, you should look him up on YouTube and anywhere you listen to podcasts. He has the Student Animation Podcast. Ross, I'm butchering the name. Type the name of your podcast, Ross. His YouTube channel, and he has a podcast. And the YouTube channel often is the podcast, but you should check it out wherever you listen to podcasts. I was a guest on one of the episodes quite a ways back, but you should listen to all the other guests because he has much cooler people than me on the podcast. So Ross, if you're still here, put the name of your podcast so that we can find it. Ross Baxter, everybody. He went to Animation Mentor with me in the first class we met. And then he went off and did modeling and did the podcast and other cool stuff. And I went off and finished Animation Mentor. We went different ways. We're still friends. He's super cool. So you should all check out his podcast. It's very cool. DreamWorks intern here. Hey, just want to say thanks for all your videos and tips. Helped me a lot. Well, you're welcome. I'm sorry that I never got to teach you at DreamWorks. I loved hanging out with the interns. So I hope you're enjoying your time at DreamWorks. Drawley, hello. Thanks for waiting. I wanted to ask how one can market yourself if you do other things in animation. For example, for me, I also compose and work with music and sound. Did you also work with VFX? Make as much stuff that you can that does both. But if you can't, like if you do more than just animation, try to do lots of things and put them all in one project. But if that doesn't work out, just make lots of things individually and just like put them on individual reels. And just put them all on your Instagram and just make sure that people know that what you enjoy doing is something that you do. So if you don't like doing something, don't put as much of that work out there or people will ask you to do it. Put out what you want to be doing. Even if you're not very good at it, just put it out there because then people will see you get better. And that's nice for people to see. People like seeing that. Oh my gosh, I'm losing track. There's so many, I can't tell how many people are in this thing. Where's the actual video? Sorry, I'm looking at just the chat right now. I want to see how many people are here. 73. Wow, that's a lot. Hi, everybody. Minimize that again. Hello to 73 people. Sweet. Don't forget to check out the links down below. Also, if you guys want to like be my favorite people ever and like do something really nice, you don't have to do this. And this has nothing to do with like any obligation on your end. But in the description, there is the last link I put is a link to like all the music I use on YouTube. It links you, that link that I put in all my videos that says all my music for YouTube. That link takes you to Epidemic Sound, which is a music website, licensing website. And it's a free trial or something. It probably asks you to put your credit card in, but it won't charge you for 30 days. If you guys want to be awesome, you don't have to do this again. Click my link. It'll take you to the website. Sign up for a free trial. You can cancel it and not pay anything, which if you don't want the music and if you're not going to use it, then you should cancel it. You don't need to pay for something you're not going to use. But every time someone uses my link to sign up for a free trial, I get $30. So if everyone wants to help me out, I appreciate it. You don't have to again, but I never tell anybody about that link. But like, I always wish more people would click on it because $30 is a good commission for signing up for a free trial. Anyway, moving on. Let's see. How do you think an animator has to be a good artist? I'm looking to say 3D. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, 3D animators don't have to be good 2D drawing people. If you can't draw, it won't affect you in 3D. It's a good tool to have. You should learn it if you can, if you want to. But don't worry if you don't have that skill. I don't have nearly as much of that skill as I would like. How to improve creature animation and where to study on its anatomy and body mechanics. Animation Mentor has a creature animation class. I highly recommend it. Some of the best creature animators ever teach them. That's my #1 recommendation for creature animation learning. Working on my first 3D character animation freelance project. It's scary. It's taken me forever to have shots approved. Any recommendations? If you haven't watched my freelance video yet, you should watch that because I put some good tips in there. I don't know if they're helpful to you, but over communicate and over deliver. If you can, those are the 2 best things to do. Always be giving more information than needed so that they know what's going on with you, and try to give more than they ask for, but don't kill yourself, and make sure you have a contract. Stick to the contract, and don't let people walk on you. Love using the pen. Thank you for asking all these questions. My favorite. Hey, favorite channel on YouTube. Thank you. Also mine. I feel dumb asking, but what is an animation union? Oh, so a union generally, I don't know the best way to say this, but for example, at DreamWorks, the DreamWorks is a part of the animation union. And a union is when a bunch of workers in an industry get together and form a club, essentially like a professional, I don't know if it's like a guild or not, but they get together and they form I wanted to say a tribe. They form a thing, they form an entity, they form a union where they pretty much go up to all the companies that work in that industry and they say, we will not, as workers, work for you unless you agree to our terms. And the studios and places say, no, we're a studio. Like, why would we listen to you? And we say, because without us, you have no workers. And we are the best talent. And we have all of us standing together saying that we won't do anything unless you meet our terms. And they say, okay, we want to hire you guys, but you won't work without these terms, so sure. And so they have all these contracts and agreements and things that basically say, all right, well, if you're in the union, Disney, DreamWorks, and so on, here are conditions. For an animator, you have to pay at least this much. We have to have these kinds of benefits. Da, 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 da. Cool. For a modeler, you have to have da, da, da. For a rigger, you have to da, da, da. And it's all kind of like, it's pay, it's benefits, it's like living conditions, working conditions. It's, you are legally, you must have like 10-minute breaks every so often. It's that kind of stuff. So a union is a collection of workers in an industry that make rules of how companies can treat them. Visual effects does not have a union, which is why a lot of people are like, visual effects is treated so badly and like problems, and VFX doesn't have a union. There are reasons why you would or wouldn't want a union. I'm not going to get into it because I don't know very much about it, but that's kind of what a union is. I'm going to a youth church retreat tomorrow. Oh, that's cool. I love church retreats. I always enjoyed those. Only went on a couple, but they're nice. That's exciting. Have fun. If I'm trying to practice character animation, what do you recommend? I recommend practicing character animation. I am actually going to make a video on like how to get started soon, so stick in there. I don't have any good quick tips for you, but they will be coming. If you work at a studio like DreamWorks, I really need to open this monitor. I really want to open it, so I'm going to try and get through the questions. Here we go. If you work at a studio like DreamWorks, are there training for other positions besides the one you're hired for? Yes, it's called cross-training. Every studio wants their people to be versatile so that if like there's not a lot of work for animators, but there's work over here, you might kind of, help out so that there's a need for you and you don't have to get laid off or something. Yeah, it's called cross-training. It's absolutely a thing. It's really hot. I'm going to move my fan closer. I'm like sweating. Come to me, fan. If you work at a studio like DreamWorks, I answered that. You still need to tell us the story of how you got your name. I will. I'll do that in the video, I think. I'm actually taking a draw fundamental class at my local community college over the summer and might practice drawing physically and digitally. That's exciting. Have fun with that. What is the best software for VFX? It varies wildly depending on what you want to do. If you want to be like a wizard of 3D, Houdini is amazing, but Houdini is really complicated for some people. Cinema 4D School, Maya is obviously an option. After Effects is, probably the best entry-level thing to get started with. FX Home is a company that you can get started for free for some editing and visual effects. FX Home. was the first software I ever used, and they have something called HitFilm Express, which is free, and it has a lot of cool stuff in there, so you can check that out for free. Yes, the Student Art Podcast. That is the Ross's podcast. You should check it out. What's up, Ian? How's it going? I'm doing good. Hello, just finished my first year in 3D animation school. Oh my gosh, I'm not making any progress. Okay, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna answer the last one that I started reading. I'm gonna answer that question. I'm gonna unbox some stuff, and then I'm gonna go back to questions. The one I was gonna answer was, I just finished my first year in 3D animation school. Want to practice during the summer, but without a teacher, how can I correct my mistakes? Any tips? Hopefully you've got friends that you can show it to. I personally never really did until Animation Mentor, which is what I showed to people. But join my Discord. That's a good way to do it. If you guys don't know, I have a Discord channel, Discord server. And if you don't know what Discord is, it's okay. Join the club. I didn't really either, but enough people asked for it that I made it. There's a link in the description for it. But Discord is basically, think like forum chat kind of a thing. There's voice chats so you could talk to people, but most of it's text-based. You can upload images and videos and links to stuff, and I've provided a lot of different areas to talk about different things, including showing your work and getting feedback when you don't have anyone to show to. So if you are struggling with that, that's why I made the Discord, and I hope it's free, so just jump in and enjoy. So yeah, links in the description of the YouTube. If you're on the YouTube page, then all the links are down below. And even if you don't think you're interested in whatever's down there, just click all of them, please, and just see what's interesting. And just like read all the pages. Even if you're like, oh, Patreon, he always talks about Patreon. You don't have to do anything there, but just go see if it's interesting to you. And even if you don't want to join as a patron, you can hit follow, and it'll give you notifications when I post cool stuff that is available if you don't do the whole thing. Check out all the links. It's all good. It's all good stuff. Let's open this monitor, and then I'll answer more questions. Good? I need my knife. 5 seconds. Okay, it's more like 10 seconds, but I got it. All right. Let's open it here. I should face you, shouldn't I? I got a table. I have all my stuff in little baggies from my trip, my little travel pouches, and my drone. Brought my drone to Hawaii. Or Hawaii. Hawaii. Need to put stuff places. Everything is a mess. Here we go. Okay. That will work. Okay. Can you see this? Not really. Let's fix that. Hang on. Ugh. My chair's in the way. My cheap IKEA plastic chair. I gotta get a new chair. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Remove you. All right. Okay. I'm gonna try to remember to come back to this part of the chat. But I'm gonna jump down so I can try to keep up with what's current. Also, the question, am I going to see Aladdin? I'll probably see it. I'll probably see it, but I'm not excited about it. I know there's a lot of talented artists working on it, so I'll support them by going to see it. But I'm not at all excited about Disney making a live-action Aladdin. I think the animated one was fantastic. I don't think there's a reason to make it live-action. I feel the same about The Lion King. It's still animated. It's just 3D animated. And I like the 2D animation. I say make a new movie. Like, how can you beat Robin Williams' performance of Genie? I'm sure I'll watch it, but no, I'm not excited about it. But I'm not going to, like, hate on it either. Because there's good people working on it, and it's giving people jobs and, you know, whatever. All right, so we are opening the LG 49-inch. Just to recap really quick, do I have my other monitor around here? I do. Give me 1 second for reference, for comparison. I'm pulling stuff off a shelf. Give me just a second. This is another graphics tablet. I'll give it away at some point. Almost there. Give me a second. Almost there. lifting all these boxes off of other boxes. This, here we go. This is the first monitor I ever bought. The first monitor I ever used, like that I used a TV for a monitor for a really long time. When I finally said, I'm going to get a computer monitor, I'm going to buy an ultra wide, I went to Best Buy and I bought an open box monitor. Open box just means someone bought it, they returned it. Usually works fine, but they just returned it for some reason. And it always tells you the quality. It's a good way to save money. Sometimes they'll even haggle a little bit on an open box price. So if you have Best Buy near you, save some money. I bought this LG 21 inch. Is that what this is? No, 21 by 9. How big is this monitor? 29 inch. This is a 29 inch ultra wide monitor. If you watched my animation VFX workspace video like a year and a half ago, this is the monitor I was using. And I'm not going to open it all right now, but that's what I was using in that video. And then where can I put this? Let's throw it here. And then I got my 34 inch, I want to say, my LG 34 inch. I don't see the box for it, so I'm going to go with that 34 inch ultra wide big one that I made the video about, that I think most of you have probably seen. If you haven't, you should watch it, because one of my favorite B-roll segments I've ever made is in that video. Basically the stuff where I get like clips of stuff and I put it to music and I make it all epic. One of my favorite clips that I've ever made is in that video, so you should watch it. On the 6 minute mark. 6 minute mark. Now I got this one, and I made a video about this at CES back in January. That was cool, wasn't it? Let's do it again. Hey. I made a video about this monitor back in January because I got to go to CES, the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, and check out what LG had to offer, because they saw my original video with that little monitor. It's still big. I used to think it was big, and then I got this, and I have this. They saw the original monitor video. They liked it. I met someone from LG at some event, so I was kind of on their radar. They messaged to my wife, and they surprised me. My wife and LG worked secretly behind my back to send me the monitor that I currently use, that I made the video about, the 34-inch ultra wide, which has been super cool. And so I made a review video of it as kind of a thank you for sending me a monitor. I'll make a video about it because sure. And I've been using that happily ever since. LG approached me for CES in January, and they said, hey, we're coming out with a giant, super ultra wide 49-inch monitor and a bunch of other cool tech. Would you do a sponsored video, come out to CES, show it off? And I said, yeah, absolutely. But I'd really love it if you'd send me the new monitor when it comes out. And they said, yeah, we could do that. So that's the reason I have this. That's my long story. Just checking to make sure I haven't missed anything cool. I'll go back for all the questions later, but I'm just making sure. Bum, 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 bum. Suspense, please. All right, let's just do it. Yeah. All right. Gosh, it's really big. Can you even see? You can't even see the end of it. Holy cow. Hold on. Let me move you backwards so you can actually see this. There's a minefield in here. There we go. Ooh. Okay. You can hear me, right? God, I can't see the chat. Let me move the chat to my other monitor so I can see it. There we go. Okay. Okay, cool. Making sure. Okay, opening the box, going back to it. Thank you for your patience. You can see it all now? You can, more or less. We're good. We're fine. Oh, I should have moved it too late. Okay, quality assurance papers, don't care. So, accessories, I imagine this is all the cables. Yes, this is all the cables, or the power cable. USB-C, something I actually really like about the LG monitors. You can run it at full resolution with just a USB-C cable and the power cable. So if you have a MacBook Pro, like I do, with the USB-C plugins, you just plug it into the MacBook and you've got a giant monitor. My PC also has a USB-C port on the graphics card, on the RTX card, so works there too. So that's what I've been using, which gives you the benefit of using the USBs on the back of these monitors. So that's what I'll be using. There's also adapters, so you can go USB-C to USB-A. Some screws, probably gonna mount the base. We've got DisplayPort and HDMI. All right. That's simple enough. Put that over here. Oh my gosh. I just realized what this is. This is the base. This is the thing that sits on my desk and makes sure the monitor doesn't fall over. This is almost as wide as my current monitor. This is like, I don't know if you can tell, like this thing is pretty wide. Okay. Okay, yep. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm just gonna like takes up some. I wish I could show you all of this at once. I'm going to eventually have this room set up with like overhead cameras and stuff. So if I do unboxings, you'll be above it with me on the table and you can actually see stuff. We're not there yet. That's the goal here. Okay, hold on. I'm having trouble. This oh, this is probably just that panel on the back. Oh yeah, this is where all the cords are going to go through, I think. So it's just like the back protector cover. White. This is probably the most raw unboxing you're going to see because it's not edited. It's just live. So hey, we're experiencing this together. How do I get this out? Oh, duh. I thought it was tucked into something. So this is the arm that's going to hold the monitor up. Really hefty. Has to be for the weight it's going to carry. Something I like about the LG monitors, again, these back of the monitor thing, they just snap into place. You saw my video, you know. But I like that because I used to have to screw in these things, and then it's up to you. Like, did you screw it tight enough? Did they get loose? So this thing's really, like, you could knock someone, like, this would be bad. You do not want to get hit by this. Okay, now we get to the good part. You ready? Oh gosh, there's so much static electricity on this styrofoam. Okay. Let me just quickly clear off a space that I can put it so that I can show it to you. I have to make sure it can safely go onto my desk. So just move these other boxes out of the way. Just a moment. We're almost there. Ah! That's my laptop. I shouldn't put that there. Okay. Oh, and this. The wishbone. Falling. It's not falling anymore. Okay, we're good. Knife goes here. Mouse goes up here. And mouse goes over here. Okay, we should be good. Let me move my Adobe pitches. Big paper for big ideas. I'm gonna pitch Adobe a bunch of video ideas and hope they'll give me money to make them. Talk about those on Patreon. So if you haven't seen the Patreon live streams, link them down below. Let's get this monitor out of the box. It's time. No more talking. Time to show how I get it out. I don't want to break the styrofoam. Sorry, give me a second. How do you do it? Oh, you know what I could do? I could use the arm. I'll pull it out with this. You ready? Snapped into place. Oh my gosh. Oh God. Oh. It's so big. Oh God. Oh, it's so wide. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I should have put the base on first. This was stupid. Oh God. Back in. Panic. Oh God. It's really heavy. Careful. Okay, I'm gonna put the wishbone on so I can actually set this down. It's really hot in this room. Let's see. Yeah, dude, snap the arm in place. Yep, you guys knew before I knew. Crash. Know any of the artists who work on Aladdin? I do. I do know some people who worked on Aladdin. It's getting to the point that I can go see movies like Endgame or Aladdin, and I can go sit in the credits and I'll watch the credits and I go, oh, I know that guy. He's at that studio now. How cool. Okay, let's see. This goes, how does this go? So this is the bottom. It goes like this, and then it goes like this. Okay. So I put this here. I slide it into place. Easy. Ooh, it's a nice color. It's like not silver. It's like it's a slightly warmer color, but it's not like rose gold. It's just a slightly warmer silver, warmer tone silver. Where are those screws? I just had screws, guys. Where'd they go? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, they were in the box. There they are. And I have a screwdriver. Got it. Okay. Just checking the things. Whoa. Yeah, please don't drop it. Yeah, I'm trying. That would be the worst thing ever. Trying to render grass. My computer's dying. Oh gosh, render grass. Good luck. They're using XGen. XGen is a good way to render grass. Honestly, I think more and more we're gonna start finding ways to like export your scene to Unity or something. Oh. And then make grass and then send it back. Because things like Unity just make grass and light it like nobody's business. That's what I'm trying to do, is like combine applications more often. So I'm doing more stuff like that on Twitch. This weekend, I'm going to be doing Substance Painter. If you're interested in seeing surfacing and texturing and a little bit more modeling, I'm doing something with that space station I'm making for a video. So I'll be on Twitch this weekend streaming some cool stuff. So if you don't follow me on Twitch, but you want to see some cool streams of 3D work, different than animation, I do more stuff. We're doing that on Twitch. And I'll be giving lots of sneak previews of what I'm actually doing to Patreon. So links down below. This is screwed in. I think it's ready to come out now that I actually have somewhere and I can actually set it down. So here we go. Round 2. Let's try this again. Oh. Got that. Okay. Take that base thing, put it over here. I hope I didn't get styrofoam on it because I hate getting styrofoam on things. It's everywhere. Here we go. Anything else I need to read? Arnold. Yeah, okay. Arnold has a GPU option. I'll be trying that this weekend too. Here we go. Okay. Get off, styrofoam. Come on. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. God. I can't even like get around it. It's not even on the desk yet. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to get it on the desk. The wishbone thing is like, oh. Give me a second. Okay. I used to be strong. I'm not strong anymore. I just sit inside and make art. Holy shit. Sorry for the profanity, but like, oh my God. What the hell? I'm going to move this box so you can enjoy this with me. Hold on. Styrofoam first. Okay. It's hot. Here we go. The reveal. Whoosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that thing. Oh. Let me move this table. Okay, I'm gonna move you closer so you can see it. Oh my gosh. It's like actually as big as my desk. Hold on. I'm trying to move you so you can see the whole. Oh, you know what I can do? Yeah, I have nothing on the screen that you can't see right now, so you'll just see some mess. Let me bring you over here. Sometimes I have like products on my desk that I'm supposed to review or something that I can't share yet, but you're good. You can see it. Give me a second. Well, that didn't work. You can't even see it all in one screen. Hold on. I'm gonna like pan you so you can see everything. Give me a second. Okay, I had to screw it into place. Sorry. It's like almost actually the length of my desk. This desk here, this desk is from IKEA. It's a 6-foot desk. Well, it's not. It says it's a 6-foot desk, but that doesn't make sense, does it? That's not 6 feet tall. I'm gonna lay down next to it and make sure. No, because I'm not 6 feet tall and it's not as tall as me. So it's not 6 feet. It says it is. I don't know why. Maybe a diagonal. I have no idea. Anyway, what the heck? Let me read your comments. Hold on. I'm trying to, I don't know where to put you. I'm gonna be like looking away from you as I read. Oh, I can move. Hang on. Let me move this back over here so I can read your comments. Oh, it's so hot. Oh my gosh. Okay. Crash. Funny to watch. Don't drop it. Grass rendering. Oh, there's more comments. Oh, there's way more comments. It doesn't scroll. What is the mystery tech you're unboxing? This monstrosity of a monitor is what I've been unboxing. I'm all sweaty now. You got any tips? I'll come back to the tips and questions later. It's stressful to watch. My Twitch username is SirWadeFX, same as on YouTube, SirWadeFX. Links down below of this video and on YouTube. If you're watching on the regular watch page, it's down below along with Patreon and everything else, which you should definitely look at, please. Even if you don't sign up, you can just take a look, see if it's interesting for you. I could have 4 Maya. Okay, so let's quickly break down. So the way I use my monitors, hang on. Dang it. It's not level. I just had it level. One sec. Okay, now how do I rotate you? Ah, got it. So, gosh, what a mess. Sorry. So the way I normally use this screen, this is my primary 38-inch ultra wide. I'm sucking in so I look skinny on the stream. How do I look? I am actually sucking in. I have a gut from all the food I was eating on vacation. Anyway, this is the monitor I normally use. And the way I normally use it is I have a window like here. And then I use like a really big window for the rest of my screen. If I'm using if I'm editing in Premiere or if I'm in After Effects, I do use the entire thing. And I have a giant timeline across the bottom. But yeah, over here, oh my gosh, over here, what I'm imagining. Walk with me. The regular size of any screen, of any monitor, is about like this. I think this is about the size I'm normally working with on my big one. I'm gaining an entire extra monitor. This is ultra wide. This is extra. So now I'm anticipating having one giant task. Like, I'll probably have like one giant task here in the middle, and I'll have like an entire web page here and like Discord on the side. I have no idea. I don't know how I'm going to use it. let's get some specs, because I honestly don't even know what the specs are for this thing. So let me find some specs for you. Let me bring it over here. Let's find out. I can probably plug it in. I can plug it in. Let's plug it in. Let's find the specs. LG 49. Is it this one? Hold on, I can find the number. WL95C. WL95C. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, here's what it says. We good? We're good. Here's what it tells me. 49 WL95C-W. Is that right? Sorry, one more check. No, there's no -W. I don't know if the W means anything. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, here's what it says. Oh my gosh. 49-inch ultra-wide 32:9 dual QHD 5120 by 1440 display. USB Type-C, HDR10, two 10-watt stereo speakers with rich bass, which I probably won't be using, but cool. Ambient light sensor, height, tilt, swivel, adjustable stand. Suggested price $1,500. Yeah. So this is supposed to be, I think, 4 times the normal resolution of a standard HD display. Yes. Let's plug it in. I won't have it all set up, but let's plug it in and just see what happens. While we're here, in case we have new people, sorry if you've heard this like 5 times, but this is one of the reasons I wanted to do this on YouTube, and specifically just publicly on YouTube, is I wanted to tell you guys about the Patreon thing. If you haven't already heard, probably already heard, please humor me as I tell you again. Is this plugged directly in? It is. Oh, good. There's no power brick. My other one has a power brick. How does this not have a power brick? Jeez. If you haven't heard, links in the description of this YouTube page. If you're watching it on the YouTube watch page, if it's not embedded somewhere, on the YouTube page for this video, or in the description of almost all my videos, you'll find links to Patreon, Discord, Twitch, the resume and cover letter workshop I recently taught that you can get the replay for, and music licenses. I should have someone else reading comments, but my wife is busy. We're both trying to catch up on all of our work, so. Thank you, Alice. Yeah, you guys should definitely check out the links in the description. Go check out Patreon. If you've never clicked the link before, please check it out. It's a place that, yes, there is money involved if you want to join, but I do my very best. 5K, this says 5K. I assume that's, okay. I do my very best to make it super, super worth it, that if you join the platform for not very much a month, I make a bunch of extra stuff for you, including animation live streams, dedicated Q&As. We do 2-hour Q&As every month, at least one. Project file downloads and video voting, critiques. I don't know, all kinds of cool stuff. So please check it out. Subscribe on Twitch if you haven't already, or follow on Twitch, whatever the word is. And yeah, just check all the links down below and see if they're interesting to you. Here we go. Let's plug it in. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Try not to flash you. Oh, I never looked at the plugs. I have to turn it around. Hang on. Oh. It's like a 3-point turn in a car. Okay. There's a power button over there. You can kind of see it right here. Okay. USB-C, 2 USB 3.0 ports, both powered, I think. Oh yeah, both powered, so that's nice. You can charge things. 2 HDMIs, a display port, and a power. So that's what you got. Okay. Oh, and one more thing. I forgot. This little thing for cable management. So. Bear with me, almost there. Okay. That's ready to go. Let's spin it back around. Let's plug it in. Oh, so hot. Really is like a 3-point turn. Okay. More than anything, I'm just hot, and that's why I'm breathing so weird. I'm kind of tired, but I'm just like, it's burning up. I would open a window, but it's really loud outside. You'd hear all the street cars and stuff. Windows are great, though. Block out all the sound. Is it light? There we go. I'm gonna need a longer cable. All right, hold on. Screw cable management. We're gonna go dirty. We're just gonna like get it plugged in. Wait. Is everything still working? Hey, I unplugged a hard drive. Okay, I'm unplugging my Google and I'm plugging this in. We're getting there. Sorry for the wait. Thanks for hanging in there, everybody. And then this. Good Lord. All right, blue underwear. Don't mind me. All right, here we go. Come on. It's so close. I'm like an inch away. Hang on. This is insane. I'm so close. I just need to like gain another inch. Now the power cord's going the wrong way. Ah! What a mess. You believe in me. Thank you. With your belief, you're closer. What is it? What's that movie? Hook? Is it Hook? I do believe in fairies. Aha! I got it. Power and display port, both plugged in. All right, I'm gonna move this so you can see. I had to completely block one monitor. Here we go. Are you ready? How do I? Where's the button? That the button? Oh, there's a headphone jack and 2 more USB ports over here. Where's the button? Oh, it's right there. I heard a beep. I heard a beep. Okay, where's my mouse? Oh my gosh. That's really large. Hang on. Oh. Sorry about your eardrums. I hope that didn't like destroy everybody's ears. I'm so sorry. Let's get a picture on here so that we can actually see what's going on. Personalize. Get another background going. Oh my gosh. Choose your picture. Browse. No, not browse. Let's just do, I don't even know, like what kind of a picture could you use with this sort of thing? Let's just do this. It's such a low res image compared to this screen. Wow. Yeah, I need a much, much better image for this. My Puget Systems logo. Come on, Windows? Come on, Windows, hook it up. Nope, that's not right. Resolutions. Wow, this is like, I don't have anything big enough. I'm gonna need to make some backgrounds myself. All right, well, I feel like from back here, it's like, oh, it's not that big, but when I get close enough to it, you see the actual scale. Good Lord. What should I open? Oh, is autofocus being annoying? It's a webcam, so I don't have a lot of control over it. I'm not using my actual camera at the moment because I don't have the setup all hooked up again. Let's open something, guys. What should we open? Let's open like a movie, maybe? Hold on. There. Let's do this. Let's open that. Let's open. I think I've got the wide. I've got a. Oh, we should open Maya. We should open Maya. Maya's opening. I have a movie. I have the Lord of the Rings in widescreen. Somewhere. Let's see. Documents, this PC, videos, movies, Lord of the Rings Extended Edition. Guys, pick a Lord of the Rings movie. I'm not talking about The Hobbit. I have those too, but let's go classic here. I've got a full screen VLC window open over there. That's a full screen VLC window. You know what? Let's just bring Maya over while we're at it, because we've got some room to spare. That's a full screen session of Maya. So I'll just put my my little Chrome window here, VLC over there. I'm not even like maximized, and I've got so much room. Where'd my chat go? I need to chat. We should watch a movie. We should watch a movie together. That would be fun. Oh, Phantom Menace. Did you just say Phantom Menace? Lord of the Rings. Star Wars. How dare you? I saw an inappropriate response. While it is kind of funny, I'm going to not allow that comment. I don't have a game open at the moment. Keegan, I see this. Keegan, I see your suggestion. Don't put it again. I'm hiding it on purpose. Let's just go Two Towers. This is wide. This is widescreen. This is on my regular. Hold on. I don't know if you can tell that aspect ratio is not 1920 by 1080. That's widescreen with black bars. Like that's fully widescreen. That on my regular monitor looks like this. Let me bring it over. Here we go. Oh, well, now I can't see what you see. Here we go. Let me bring this back over here. That's what you see. Here's what I see. Right? So that's widescreen. No black bars because this is an ultra wide resolution monitor. I should do comparisons. Hold on. Can't get it out. Hold on. Okay. You can see this little strip of monitor here. That's a 4K display. Okay. Right here, if you can see it, this line is the top of the movie with black space above. I think you get the gist, right? Widescreen. Bring it back all the way over. Bring this down again. Bring you back. And it only goes this far. All right, we move this back over there. I do need a larger desk. All right, so that's the movie. Here's Maya. Let's go full screen with Maya, guys. Good Lord. What do you even do with all that? That's the timeline of the century. Oh my gosh. I just extended the Maya timeline. You probably can't see it, but I just brought Maya's timeline to like, okay, show me all 200 frames at once, which normally is like, you see the 200 frame thing and it goes like 110, 120, 130, like it shows you in groups, right? It doesn't show you each frame. I can see by like 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 200, and it still hasn't grouped them. It's still showing me individual frames all the way across. And because I'm in a newer version of Maya, this stuff is not getting funky. They're not like tiny. I can actually see and read all this stuff, which is good. Let's like, this is insane. Let's like open a project. Let's do this. I'm going to open a general editor. Where's the visor? Or I guess it's now called the content browser. Over here. Maya has a bunch of built-in stuff, by the way. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a ton of like sculptures and models and I don't know, there's all a bunch of stuff. I'm going to open a, no, not water simulation. Let's just do MASH. Let's do motion graphics. There we go. You guys can see that, right? Kind of. And then here, let me get another perspective window. Oh, you can't see what I'm seeing behind my head. My head's in the way. Sorry. Yeah, no. Well, they're not supposed to go small on a 4K. On a 4K, they still kind of go small, but they're not supposed to. You get a little bit more control in the newer versions. But let's do this. Push that in and whoosh. There. I know you probably can't see that very well from where you're sitting. I'm trying to, there, I can move it on the side of my head. There, I have room for my head in between all this. This is insane. Well, I can't show you much because, like, it's hard to show you. I know. That's true. The screen is so large, it's impossible not to have my head in the way. Yeah, I don't even know what to open. I don't even know, like, what to even try to put on this thing. I can just cram so much. Like a regular working session of Maya, how big would I want Maya? If I were going to work with a giant timeline, I'd probably want Maya to be like half the screen. That to me feels like plenty of space. There, hang on, sorry. There, that's how I'd work with Maya open. And then I'd have a YouTube window here. And then I'd have another window over here. And I'd still have room for like Discord or something in the corner. I have no idea. Like way over on the side. Actually, how I would do it, I would do this. I'd do it like that. So I'd put my Patreon there, and I'd put my YouTube here. Your channel. There. I can't even, now you see it, kind of. That's insane. I feel like I'm still misusing the space. There, I can do it like that. I don't know. This is insane. Anyway, that's the monitor. Let's do your last questions and let's move on so I can fix my desk. So let me bring you back to where you can hopefully see me. Okay. Got that. Got that. Hi again. Just in case anyone leaves, please check the description links down below for cool stuff. But let's see. DreamWorks does not use monitors like these. It would be way too expensive, I think. They use just standard monitors, Cintiqs, and Dreamcolor resolution monitors. What graphics card are you using? I have a whole computer video talking about all my computer stuff and what I use and all the specs. I would check that out. Oh, for me, it is 5:30 p.m. in California. Actually, the graph editor. I should have opened the graph editor, but there's no animation curves to open in the graph editor. Sorry, just check in and make sure I don't miss anything. Graph editor. Okay. Let's do this. Because earlier you guys had questions that some of those people might have left, and this video is not going to be around on my channel once this stream ends. This stream, by the way, this Q&A, if you have the link to it, you can still get into it. So if you are on Discord, you might be able to find the link or something, but this won't be on this stream that we're doing here won't be visible publicly after the stream ends. So if you're here, congratulations. You can check it out. Once I hit the button, it goes unlisted and no one will be able to find a new link, and I might eventually private it, who knows, but this is just for you guys. So if there were people earlier who had questions and submitted questions and then they left, they'll never know the answers because they probably won't have a link to this video. So if you guys are here and you have questions, drop them in now. And I'm going to go ahead and do some questions and then we'll call it good. But I'm going to answer lots of questions, talk about whatever you want. Don't forget that I have lots of links in the description. I'm like hiccuping or something. I have lots of links in the description of this video that I'd love for you to check out, even if you don't like act on anything. Just please check out all the links to Patreon and Twitch and all the other things just to see if any of it is useful to you. For now, I kind of want to sit, but I'd have to change stuff. So here we go. Reading your questions and things. Starting from what is on the screen currently for me. So where should I start with 2D animation? Like what software is best and tips, buddy? Start with 2D animation by Bouncing Ball and the basic stuff. I'm going to do a video soon on how to get started, so hang in there for that. but also I have a video on my channel pretty recently on like how to do some 2D animation using Adobe Character Animator. So check that video out. I found the GPU for Arnold. Nice. I have to update the V3. Okay. I have to also do that. So I have not seen that yet. Do you think you'll ever interview effects artists or storyboard artists? Yes, I absolutely want to do that. I don't want to do just animators. It's just what I've been doing because I know so many animators, but I know a lot of effects artists and storyboard artists that I would love to interview. I want to get the whole spectrum on the channel. I want to do storyboarding and modelers and surfacing texture artists, rigging even, because I can't talk about it. I need someone else to talk about it. Effects for sure. I love effects. Lighting, all of it. Yes. Storyboard. Yes. Do you get to keep all the stuff people give you to review? Usually, yeah. I don't think I've been asked to send anything back. Sometimes it happens where it's like, it is a thing for some people. Like, oh, we're going to send you a prototype, send it back when you're done. Like I think GoPro does that with like Casey Neistat, that he has to give it back sometimes, but I've never had to give anything back. Knock on wood. LG gifted this to me. Well, they didn't gift it to me. This was partially my payment for doing the CES video in January, where I went and checked this out on the show floor at the event. So if you haven't seen that like CES vlog video, I put some good work into it. You should check it out in January, where I looked at this and all the other crazy tech that LG had on the floor. But I asked, basically the thing was like, they're like, oh, we'd like to sponsor a video. And I said, my managing person was like, oh, are you going, like, is there a budget? Are you going to pay him to sponsor the video? Pay me to sponsor the video. And they're like, oh, we don't have money to pay him for the video, but we'll fly him to CES. We'll put him in a hotel. He can do his video and we'll give him a monitor. And I said, that sounds good to me. Let's do it. So they gave it to me as a form of payment for my video. So I did not buy it, but I worked for it. Should I worry about files being corrupted after updating Maya? I don't think so, but copy, like just like Control-C, Control-V, make a copy of your files. You should be fine, but make a copy and a backup just in case. And you'll still have your old version. But it shouldn't corrupt anything. How much does it cost for a computer to support Maya? Check my video on computer guides. I would say that a computer needs to be at least $700 or $800 US dollars to be worth even buying in the first place. Unless there's like a crazy sale and you get it for $650 or something. But otherwise, no computer worth having is less than $700 in my opinion. Unless you're getting like a specific, like a Chromebook or something like that. But that's very different. Wow, Slovenia is 2:28. Oh my gosh, AM in the morning? Yikes. Did you announce the giveaway winners yet? I did announce the giveaway winners. I have not sent all the stuff out because I went on vacation, but I did announce the giveaway winners, I think at the end of there's a video. It's not my most recent video, but it's the one before it where I had my old animations, my first ever animations. Oh, my first ever 3D animations, Minecraft Avengers, that video. I announced the giveaway winners in that video. You should watch all the videos. If you guys haven't seen all my recent videos, you should go to my channel and watch all the recent ones. I've been putting out some good ones, I think, and I think you'll get a lot out of them. So please check them out. AM, yikes. Who's better, Toothless or Stormfly? I like Toothless. Because I like Toothless. And I like cats and dogs better than I like birds. And Toothless is based on cats and dogs, and Stormfly is based on more birds, and I don't like birds as much, so, you know. Where do you get ideas to animate? I never have ideas. Living life. I get a lot of ideas in the airport. Not necessarily because, like, you have to fly places, but, like, go places and, like, notice things about people and go to the store, go to Costco, go to, you know, Trader Joe's, go to any store, just watch people, and like you'll come up with funny ideas. I have just a list on my phone. But ideas come from living life, not from sitting and working at your desk. So when you don't have ideas, you got to go outside, walk around, do some stuff. Would you ever use a render farm? I've tried it once, and I actually got really mixed results. I didn't get, like, a lot of the frames came back black and like weren't working. So I have yet to have a good experience with render farm, but it's only been one time. But yeah, I'd totally use a render farm because I don't have enough processing power to render some stuff all the time. I'm going to sit. Come join me. Hello. I could change you to this webcam and I could just sit and look at this monitor, but then you'd see my mess. It's a mess everywhere. You'd see more mess. Hello, podcasting voice. What do you guys think about a podcast? I may or may not be working on something. What are your thoughts? What would you hope to hear on a podcast that I'd be doing? What are your thoughts? Please let me know. I'm totally saving this video, mostly because you have a bunch of awesome animation reference in here. Yeah, feel free. If you find any good screenshots, send them over on Discord. We're making like memes and emojis out of my funny moments in the videos. How much to charge for my 3D models in freelancing sites? Go watch my most recent video that I just put out last weekend, 5 tips for freelancing. It talks about what to charge. What was your favorite shot to animate? The work you're the proudest of? I'm the most proud of my Grimmel the Grizzly shot from How to Train Your Dragon 3. It wasn't in the movie, but it was a test shot I did using the character that was in the movie. And it's in one of my videos reviewing my 3D animation. That's the shot I'm most proud of. And it was a lot of fun. I've also done some cool freelance things, but I can't talk about them because they haven't come out yet. So wait, you got any tips for game animation? Not really for game animation because I haven't done it. Any way to speed up or slow down parts of a character rig while animating, like lip sync? Proxy, see if your rig has proxy stuff. Yeah, I mean, check out my Maya tips videos for like some stuff like hiding geometry is really helpful. That's kind of the best I got at the moment. Right now I'm reading Art of the Hidden World, really great and emotional read. Nice. I need to get that. So sad because I know the stream at one point will be over. Love to watch it. Whoa. I scrolled. Cartoons are your best source. They're insanely creative. You'll always get motivated and get tons of ideas. Cartoons are a good place to get motivation, to get inspiration, yes. Hope you also think of music artists, composers, sound is very important for animation, video games, etc. as well. Yes, absolutely. I would love, oh my gosh, I'm falling. I would love to interview like sound design, Foley artists, composers, all that kind of stuff. Yes, absolutely. Sound is sometimes more important than the visuals, oftentimes. Yes, I would love to. I'm going to actually put something on my website. My website right now has like literally nothing on it, but at some point when I get to it, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, maybe months at least, I want to have a sign up page where you can, if you are somebody who wants to be interviewed, or if you know someone who should be and you have their contact information, or if you have a request, but you don't know like how to get in touch with them, but like you'd like to see them, I'm going to have a form on my site, and I'll also have it on Patreon and on Discord and things, links below. But I'm going to have a way for people to kind of sign people up so that, because right now I'm just going on people I know and I'm running out of people. That's why I haven't seen very many interviews, is because I've been A, busy, and B, I'm running out of people to ask, and I feel bad asking, again, people I've already asked. It's a whole thing, but I'm going to have a sign up thing because I want more interview guests, but I have to like, I'm running out of people that I know personally that would want to do it. Since you did a giveaway of some art of books, could you tell your favorite ones? I actually have a lot more art of books I'm going to give away eventually. I have so many, and I don't need them all because I've looked through most of them, and there's some that I will keep for sure. But I like the art of Megamind. I love that movie. All the How to Train Your Dragon films. Kung Fu Panda has some beautiful art. Those are some, and I don't have the Spider-Verse one, but I really want it. Will Max Arnold GPU Beta... Wait, Will Max Arnold GPU Beta is playing a little game with me, eh? Oh. Are you going to make a short film? I'm going to make little short animations, but I have some short film ideas. I just haven't, like, done it. I haven't... Maybe. At some point, I might. One thing that I haven't told you guys publicly, but I want to do it at some point, it's written on my Patreon page. If the Patreon... Basically, the way Patreon works, if you don't already know, this is not a plug, but you should know this. The Patreon, basically Patreon is people seeing that like on my end, I offer certain rewards. If you pay $5 a month, 10, 15, 25, if you pay certain amounts per month, you get certain rewards from me, whether it's, you know, a bunch of live Q&As and animation live streams or voting on my videos or whatever. I try to do a ton over there. One of the goals I have is if I can get enough people supporting me on Patreon, taking the financial burden off of my other projects, and I can just focus fully on all the animation stuff. If more people jump on that and I hit a certain point, there's a goal on Patreon, shows you the amount. if I can get there. If I can get to that point, what I want to do is I actually want to make a short film, an animated short, where all the animators are people from Patreon. All the animators working there, whether it's modeling or something, I want everyone there to have a chance to be involved in a collaborative project that I kind of help lead, whatever, help create, direct, whatever, where we make it together as a group, and then I put it on the YouTube channel and everybody is credited in it. I think that'd be really fun. But that's a Patreon thing. You can check it out there if you want. But that's something I'm interested in. And I'm interested in your thoughts. This is the first time anyone's heard about it. It's just written on the Patreon page. I haven't talked about it because it's not happening yet, but when we get there, it'll happen. I would love a podcast. Yes to the podcast. Do you know any Pixar animators? Yes, I know quite a few. That would be cool. Please do a podcast. Cool. What work life is like in the animation studio? It's really good. I would recommend watching my 2 years at DreamWorks video, because I talk a lot about the day-to-day and the perks of working at DreamWorks, and also why I left has a really cool montage of the free food and the parties. A podcast about short films would be great. Do you ever play video games or try it because you're impressed by your graphics? Yeah, I do try video games because I'm interested in the graphics. Not often because I have to buy them first, and if it's just about the graphics, I'm not as interested as gameplay. But I have been people talk about Red Dead Redemption, how beautiful it is. I haven't played Red Dead Redemption, but I want to try it because everyone keeps talking about it. People also say it's fun. I won't buy if it's only graphics. I want it to be fun. Grimmel is my favorite villain, second to Drago. Yeah, Grimmel's really cool. The version of Grimmel that he was going to be, there's a previous version of the movie where Grimmel was slightly different, visually the same, but his character and who he was slightly different, and I thought that was so cool. I'm so sad they changed it. I don't know if I can tell you, but spoilers, teasers. No, I'm going to find out if I can tell you, because that'd be cool. I'm not sure what I'd like to see in a podcast. If I need you to voice act for me, could you do it? Probably not. I would only do it as a paid gig because I don't have a lot of time, and I've been hired for stuff like that before, but I don't generally have a lot of time to do that stuff for free. Oh, I also have somebody who does voice acting for animation who is going to do a video at some point. Hopefully soon. I should talk to him. I have to reach back out to him. Don't fall. Any tips for animation contracts? Saw your latest video and had many more questions. Animation contracts, not so much. I'm not sure. I'll think on that. I want to talk to an entertainment lawyer and find a real one. I only have what I do. I want to know what other people do. I'll interview an animation freelancer at some point. That's one of the things I have on the horizon as well. I have a lot of stuff that I'm working on, but it's going to be a while. As an online portfolio, what social media should I use? Twitter, my own website, or Instagram? Helps. If it helps, I'm a digital artist. Instagram for sure. Twitter's good. Nothing wrong with Twitter. I mean, I would say everything. Everything and everything, yes. A website is good because you can curate it. Instagram is a must. A ton of people get jobs on Instagram, based on Instagram. I would say yes to all social media. Instagram is a no-brainer, and a website's a really good idea. I have nothing against Twitter either. I'm not saying not to do Twitter, but I just know that Instagram is stronger. Megamind is awesome. Why not interview animation students who are still in school? Oh, I haven't thought of that. That's an interesting idea. What would I ask them? Give me your thoughts on, because I have I have an idea what I would ask them, but I'm curious since it was your idea. What are your thoughts? If I were to interview animation students who are still in school, what would you want to know from them? And I'm going to take notes because that's an interesting idea, and I like that. And also, what schools would they be in, and what stage of learning would they be in, and so on? Let me know. Spider-Verse 1, I want it. Hey, comments aren't working on my other account. Could you enable it? I don't understand. Comments aren't working on your other account? I don't know what you mean. If comments aren't working on your other account for this video, I don't know what you mean. I don't have anyone blocked on this video. I do have certain people blocked from commenting on the YouTube channel because they've said inappropriate things, but I don't think, I don't know. I don't do it very often, so I'm not sure. I don't have a whole lot of control over comments, except for deleting them. Or if they're really inappropriate, I can block people. That's kind of it. How about another story of an Animation Mentor alumni? I do have a couple of those interviews I've been sitting on. I want to do that at different studios. And what's my email? I'm not going to share my email with you. Wait. I don't know who this is. Hold on. Sorry, I'm going to go question by question. What is my career history? I talk about that in a lot of my videos, so I don't want to get into it all here. But I would watch my videos. A good one to watch would be my earliest earliest animation video that was recent. That's a good one, and then my DreamWorks ones. Should I worry about files being corrupted? I thought I read that. I did answer this question. Should I worry about my files being corrupted after updating Maya? I don't think so. Copy and back up your files, but no, you shouldn't worry. I'm trying to get my first story revisionist job, but it's hard to get in front of a real person and talk. Any suggestions on that? Like you get nervous in front of people? Hard to get in front of people, a real person and talk. If that's the case, I mean, practice, watch my interview video if that's helpful at all, but you got to be in front of people when you're working. You can be an introvert, but you do have to be able to talk to your coworkers. So, just do your best. Not everyone's as comfortable as everyone else, but just do what you can. I don't know if that's super helpful, but you'll get there. Please do. Sure, you've heard this before, but what solidified your decision to become an animator? It was seeing How to Train Your Dragon 2 on the red carpet at the Cannes Film Festival 2014. That's what solidified my decision to become an animator, because it clicked what the film industry was and how I could be a part of it. It's 2:40 in the morning. I'm polishing a combo attack and listening to this live Q&A. Loving it. That's insane. Crank and hustle, like good work. Oh, how do I say your name? SRDJAN. I don't even know how to begin to pronounce that. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. But that's awesome. Good for you. It's only RTX GPUs it works with. What's only RTX GPUs it works with? Do I do freelance now? I do freelance now. How do you get your animation on Instagram? How do you get your animation on Instagram? Like Playblast and stuff? That's how I would. I don't know if I'm reading the question right, but most likely we're talking about Playblasting. I've got stuff coming up from my NVIDIA video. Interesting. Cool. Got a really cool video coming up, hopefully on Monday. I just gotta get it. Gotta get it done. I know who this is now. To the person asking the questions about Discord, I will consider it. I will consider it. Would love to see more of your animation works when you were a beginner. I just made a video about that. You should watch it if you haven't already. Is it okay to use a selfie as a profile pic in an animation with my current skills, or should we wait? Is it okay to use a selfie? Is it okay to use a selfie as a profile pic for an animator page? And how would an animator get more followers on Instagram or any social site? I am putting together a workshop on social media marketing and branding, personal branding as an artist. I've got a ton of good tips for that. Stay tuned for that. I don't have any quick ones for you, except for just put out lots of good stuff. And yeah, you can use a selfie. I'm sure that's fine. Try to get a good picture, professional photo, but if you don't have one, selfie is better than nothing. I'm full of ideas, but graphically I'm weak. Should I make the animation with my current skills or wait till I learn more? Keep making more stuff no matter what your skill level, always. Just keep making stuff. Can you show us your drunk animation? I'm not going to put that publicly, but I'll probably show it on Patreon. Sorry. I will show it. I might show it this weekend. I might show it in this weekend's Patreon Q&A. I might do that. Why don't you share your email? Because I don't want people emailing me unless it's for business purposes and serious business proposals. I have a lot of emails and I can't keep up with them as it is. So I don't share my email. Instead of doing a draw my life, would you do an animate my life? Whew, that would be hard. That'd be a lot of work. I'd think about it. It'd be cool. I've thought about it before. It'd be a lot of fun. I graduated. Oh, I lost that one. Where'd it go? I graduated from the computer science, computer animation program at Full Sail University. Love the program. Sweet. I've heard people going to Full Sail. That's cool. That would be great. That'd take forever. You follow any 3D animation streamers on Twitch? Yes, the Pratt Bros are fantastic, and they're the ones I follow. I think they're the main people I watch on Twitch. Yeah, the Pratt Brothers. If you haven't seen the Pratt Bros streams on Twitch, you should absolutely look them up because they're super, super good. I don't know any other ones beyond that. Well, they can be the Dream Studio, how the journey says so far, what the school. I like that. I'm copying that text, Noelia. I'm copying your idea and I'm pasting it in a document so I can keep track of it. Excuse me. I don't know what's happening here. Have you used ZBrush? A little bit at DreamWorks. I don't use it now as much. I don't do as much modeling. It also be from different schools, online, brick and mortar, etc. Copy and paste. Keeping that because I like the idea. Starting from 0 on Maya, which video of yours do you recommend? All of them. I mean, really, I do recommend all of them. If you're starting from 0, I don't know. I would watch all of them. Possibly in the order that I made them in. Graph Editor is good. The constraints and parenting ones are good. They're all good. The 5 tips one is useful. Both of the 5 tips ones are useful. I don't have like a beginner one. I thought about it, but I haven't made it yet. Let's see. Where was I? I've lost my place again. I scrolled. Ooh. Z, same. It's 4:45 a.m. Trying to finish the animation for JD's animation competition. Oof. Yes, I hope you're all doing JD's animation competition. If you haven't, if you are not doing it now, it's probably too late to do this one. But you should go watch his channel and make sure that you know about his channel, his challenges, because he's fantastic. You should all watch his videos. Good luck for those who are participating. How do I get in front of a recruiter to sell myself? I want to be a story revisionist, but can't get through companies' job portals. It's so impersonal. Oh, I see. Well, Ramo tries to draw. If you have questions about how to get through the job portals, then I would absolutely recommend clicking the link in the description for my job application workshop, how to get hired, resume and cover letter thing, extravaganza. You should click that link. It's 5 hours of content. It's 1 hour of lecture of me telling you the best practices of resume and cover letters and how to get your application actually through the filtering systems that the companies have, and like what you should put on the stuff. And then it's 4 hours of me reviewing people's resumes, like at the time it was live, and saying like what's good, what's bad. That's useful. As far as your application materials goes, that will help you a lot. And it's like $20. So I would definitely recommend that. And everybody should check that out because it's $20 and you'll have it forever. Links down below. But other than that, just keep working at, just keep making new stuff constantly so that every time you apply, it's different stuff, and apply every 4 to 6 months or something. Hopefully you got new stuff every time. It is very impersonal, but that's the first step. And put your stuff online. Maybe sometimes you'll get lucky and people will see your stuff. What are some of the things I should include in my portfolio to go for a job in video games and films? Maybe some walk cycles? I would say the best things to have in your portfolio are not the things that you get assigned in school. So that's what you have at one point. That's all you have for a while, and that's okay. But very quickly, try to get your own stuff. It's like, okay, everyone in school, like, do a walk cycle. It's not bad to have a walk cycle on your thing. It'd be really awesome to have a great cycle on your reel, but it needs to be a great cycle. Probably not something that you were assigned as a 2-week assignment. It's very limited, and everyone has that. Make something new. Make a new cycle. So if you do have a walk cycle, make it an interesting walk cycle. Arnold GPU beta only uses RTX cards. Oh, I didn't know that. Glad I have one. I can try it. I scrolled again. I keep scrolling and I keep losing where I place. You said you'd post it on Discord when we were working on the CV and cover letter live stream. I did. Wait. I did. Yes, when you were in the live stream with the cover letter stuff, I did post on Discord the stuff. Yeah, I did all that. Hope you replied to Mike's email. I haven't yet. Thank you, Z. I haven't done that yet. I had a dream while I was on vacation that I did. I was thinking about it. Bo and Cameron are awesome. Yes, they are. What are some YouTubers you watch? For animation-related content, not very many. I watch JD, and I watch the Pratt Bros on Twitch. For other YouTubers I watch Casey Neistat, I watch Peter McKinnon, I watch Chris Howe and Lizzie Pierce. They're friends of ours now. They're super nice. Peter McKinnon is a photography and videography channel, filmmaking, very cool. Film Riot, filmmaking, learned a lot of stuff from them over the years. Been watching them forever. Video Copilot, obviously. After Effects. Chris Howe and Lizzie Pierce are also kind of travel, business, lifestyle with photo and video all mixed in there. They're great. Who else do I watch? What else do I watch? I have a lot of really great people I watch on YouTube. Let me just pull up a browser. YouTube. I watch Jazza, Draw with Jazza. I watch some of his stuff. Every time Jaden Animations comes out with something, she does 2D animation. She actually does a really good job. The animators are really talented. What else do I watch? Let me see. Subscriptions. Gary Vaynerchuk, Corridor Digital, obviously. Corridor Crew. They're fantastic. I love them. How Ridiculous. I love the guys at How Ridiculous. They just drop stuff off a giant tower in Australia. They're so funny. Thinking about subscribing to them on YouTube. Joining them on YouTube. I subscribe to them. I'm thinking about doing the $5 a month thing. Oh, I had an idea. By the way, this is like a not real thing yet. I'm just thinking about it. I had this idea like 3 days ago. On YouTube, there's a thing where you can join a channel and it's like $5 a month. It's kind of like Patreon, but like I already do Patreon. I thought about doing it so that if you are a Patreon, if you're a patron on Patreon, you automatically get this. But if you only do YouTube, then you also get this, but just the stuff on YouTube. So Patreon would also get this anyway. But doing the thing where it's like, oh, you join for $5. I'd make like a weekly vlog, like a weekly YouTube animation, all the stuff I do. I'd make a weekly vlog because I do a lot of stuff that I don't put in my videos, obviously. But I don't like make vlogs for my YouTube. I don't like talk about the day-to-day, the stuff I do every day, but I'm thinking about doing some kind of a weekly vlog where it's like all the stuff I do in a week, maybe every other week. I don't know. It'd be at first it'd be once every 2 weeks to make sure I could handle the workload, and then I'd like to go to once a week, but we'll see. But at least once every other week. So it'd be 2 weeks condensed into a video. It's probably like 15 minutes long. What I'm up to, all the miscellaneous stuff that I do in life and all the stuff that I don't put in my videos because I do a lot of extra stuff. Be $5 a month. Let me know if you're interested in that. If that's a good idea, a bad idea. If you don't like it, if you do like it, let me know. Do I watch any other YouTubers? I watch some speedrunners. Linkus Speedrun on Zelda Speedruns. He's great. The slow-mo guys I've watched forever. Zeltic makes some really cool like Zelda in-depth, like Sideways, his music. Weight of Cinema is really good. Oh, Howard Wimshurst. He's a 2D animator, really talented guy. Who else? Okay, Samurai, is a big character animator. Sam Sheffer I watch. Amy Yamato, duh, she's great. Amy Yamato. You should definitely check her out. Red Giant tutorials, Graphics Consumer, School of Motion. Yeah, that's probably good. Kevin Perry, Bumbleworth. Yeah, okay, good enough. A lot of YouTube creators. I watch a bunch. Let's see. What is the name of the Twitch channel? My Twitch channel is Sir Wade FX. Same as my YouTube. Try stop motion videos. I'm not good at stop motion. I'd rather have Kevin Perry teach that stuff. I'm no good. Thank you for following me on Twitch. And JD, yes, good. What animation competition I've never heard of? JD on YouTube. JD Haas. I don't know how to say his name. He has a really cool name that I can't pronounce. If you go to my YouTube channel and you go on the right side, there's some YouTube channels I recommend. JD is one of them. He's an animator at ILM, and he does competitions. Yes. What are your thoughts on going to school for animation? I think you should go to an animation school, not a regular people school. I'll make a video about that, especially. I'm thinking about that. Another animation competition tip is Anim Challenge on Facebook. Oh, I haven't heard of that one. Mudbox or ZBrush? I don't use either. ZBrush is the industry tool. Mudbox is probably fine to learn and a good starting point, but I think ZBrush is the way to go. Do you have any dream animation studios you'd like to work for? I'd like to work for Pixar. I'd like to work for Disney, but I'd love to work for ILM. I love ILM. One of my favorite studios, one of my favorites. Was one of your tips setting a hotkey for select all joints? Because there's no default.
No, that is not one of my tips, but that's interesting. That is something I had an instructor show us last semester, and wow, I felt dumb for not finding that. Setting a hotkey for select all joints. Interesting. I've not seen that. Yes, Jean Denis Ha. See, I'm butchering it. That's probably not how you say it. Jean Denis Haas, I think. I don't know. JD on YouTube. Yes. 8-second animation following 8-second animation following a different theme each month, and winner gets an e-critique. Really good for practicing. Oh, that's a Facebook one. Cool. Notice me. Koala Boy. Hi. If they get accepted to the Dream Studios, what would be the reaction, or what would they want to do first? What is their dream shot to work on? Copy that, paste it as a suggestion. Casey Neistat's moving to LA. Do you try and meet him? I'm not gonna try and meet him, but it'd be cool if I met him. We almost share a last name, and he follows my wife on Twitter. That's kind of cool. As of a couple days ago, we went to 368 actually not that long ago for some stuff, so that was cool. We were not brothers. That mic is bugging me. Sorry, I know. That's why I keep it out of my videos, but this is my video mic. Who my favorite animator? Too many. I don't know. I love all animators. What are your thoughts on learning Blender? Well, I keep coming back to Blender instead of learning Maya. You do you, but I have no interest in Blender. I think their tool, the drawing tool, is super cool, but other than that, I stick with the industry stuff. Nothing wrong with Blender. I got nothing against it, but I don't care for it. I'm not interested in it. I have other tools I like more. I do not watch either of those creators. I've never heard of them, but that's cool. Ami, yes. Oh, she's the reason you know my channel. That's cool. Thank you, Ami. Were I ever a night owl? I am a night owl. I am for sure a night owl. I hate mornings. I try to wake up to get stuff done, but I can stay up all night. Hello. Do you think you'll ever come back to Toronto? Do you ever think you'll ever come to Toronto? I would love to come to Toronto. Go to the Toffee Animation Job Fair. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it in this document so I can look it up later. Interesting. I would love to go to Toronto. I have some friends in Toronto that I would love to visit. I've never been, but it looks beautiful. I will come to Toronto at some point. Besides the walk cycle thing, what are some things I should add to my portfolio? Variety. Cartoony shots, realistic shots. Body mechanics, acting, close up, far away, just like lots of different things and stuff that you like, not just what you think the studios want to see. Show them a part of you. What do you think about someone making their own animation studio? I think that's a lot of work. I think you should just make your animations. I mean, like, if you want to do freelance, cool. But like, a lot of people are like, I'm going to make a whole animation studio. Can you animate? I mean, that's like business. That's like going into business. If you want to, sure. But if you want to do the creative stuff, then just do the creative stuff. That's how I feel about it. I'm nailing French. I hope that's not sarcastic. Thank you. How to deal with a moth? What did I miss? Nothing as exciting as dealing with a moth and their stupid dust. Ugh. There was a moth problem where I grew up for like one season. It was like a fall or spring or something. There was just all these moths flying around. I don't know why. And they would always be outside the door. So I'd get the vacuum and just suck them all up. I hate moths. They're so annoying. Hey, sir. Hey. Not sure, but I think on Discord, the resume cover letter workshop might be a different link than the one in this YouTube video. You're probably right. I need to update the Discord one. The correct link will take you to Vimeo on demand. So if you are looking for the resume cover letter, it should take you to Vimeo on demand, hopefully. So the one in the videos, I think, is the more up-to-date one. I need to update the Discord one. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to make a note of that. Ah! Discord link. Resume. Thank you for that. Speaking of Blender, heard of the short Cosmos Laundromat? I have not. Do you know Hans from DreamWorks? Yeah. Hans, he was my instructor. He's a knowledgeable bomb. Yes, Hans is so nice. He is like a super nice dude. He's been there forever. I would love to have him do a interview. I think he would. I feel like he would. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. Yeah, he's really good. He's really talented. How's the new monitor? I've heard that some curved monitors have weird discolorment near the sides. Is there anything like that with your new one? I don't see any. I'm going to say no on the discoloration. It all looks good to me. Doesn't even feel curved. Is it curved? Yeah, it's curved. I used to wonder, like, why why curved is good. It's for like radius stuff. Hey, Andy's back. What's up, man? How's it going? New monitor. It's crazy. Let's see. How's the new monitor? New monitor is lovely. I've just plugged it in. I haven't used it for anything yet. We just unboxed it and plugged it in and tried throwing some stuff on the screen to see how much we could fit. We have a really wide session of Maya, Patreon, YouTube, and Discord all open with plenty of room to do all of it. It's really ridiculous, actually. I'm really excited to I'm going to put this, I think, as my new default monitor. Oh, I have to find a new place for my speakers. This is going to rearrange my whole desk. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I have to figure out a new desk setup because, oh my gosh. We'll figure it out. More questions. Let's see. How's the new monitor? I've heard this one. Oh, I answered that. How many U.S. states have you been to? I live in California. I was born in Nevada. I've been to Hawaii now, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, New York, Minnesota, Wyoming. I've driven through a lot of states, but what states have I been in? Kind of stick to those ones. I'm sure I don't know geography. We never learned geography growing up. So Florida, kind of. I was in Florida for a little bit, not for very. It was like a day and a half. What other states have I been in? I've stayed in hotels and I've driven through states, but I think I've been to about 10 states that's worth mentioning. I've definitely been to many more states because I've driven across the country a couple times. What are all the programs that you use for the full animation process from modeling to final product? All the programs I use? Adobe Animate, Maya, After Effects. Wait, all the programs. We're talking about 3D stuff only? Probably. Animate. Okay, well, Adobe Animate for all my 2D stuff. I have yet to try Toon Boom, but they've said they'll give me a license. I just haven't asked for it yet. Maya, After Effects, Cinema 4D, Substance Painter, Substance Designer I have, but I don't really use it all that much. I haven't really used Unity for stuff like this, but I have Unity, and I'm going to get some renderers. That's about it. I'm pretty self-contained, actually. Is it possible to upload a Toy Blast on Instagram? I don't know what a Toy Blast is. If you meant Play Blast, then it's just any kind of video, then sure, but I don't know what a Toy Blast is. If you do the interview, Play Blast. You can upload a Play Blast on Instagram, just like you can upload any video on Instagram. So yeah, just check the format. I don't really know how to render animation scene properly. Would it be possible to have a short video? I think I do have a video that talks about how to Play Blast. It's my, I have a video that's tips on lighting and rendering and Play Blasting in Maya or something. If you look for my playlist, it's a playlist called Animation Demos. Only a couple videos in it, and it's in there. I think it's in that one. But I do have that. I really don't know how to render. My cat was trying to get it, and it was on the ceiling. Oh, the moth. Yeah. Do you encounter any problems while you were at Animation Mentor? What are some of the things that you think they need to improve on? Well, the biggest complaint I had at Animation Mentor was the website was really outdated, but they've since done that. They've since updated the website, and it's now really nice. That was my biggest issue, was the website. But that's fixed. Be nice if they had an app or something, but it's not really necessary with their new site. What are the things they can improve on? I don't know. I think they do a pretty good job. I think they do a really good job. I don't know. AIM is really expensive in Brazil, but the best animation grad courses are free in our federal universities. I don't know. I mean, the price isn't cheap, but it's worth what you pay, and it's way cheaper than a regular school. And even if you have a country that pays for your education, I can see that being a little bit different. But, I mean, maybe scholarships or something. It'd be cool if they had scholarships. I mean, they couldn't pay for them themselves. Countries or governments or schools would have to pay Animation Mentor to fund it or something. But that'd be interesting. One thing I'd love them to do, I've talked to them about this, and it's in we're talking about it, but one thing I'd love for Animation Mentor to have is some kind of a referral program for me. I get them so many students because I talk about it so often. So many people have gone based on my recommendation. I would love to have a portion of what the students are giving, because that'd be nice. Passive income, but What up? You have your own office? I do. This is my office. We're going to decorate it this weekend on the Patreon stream. Everyone on Patreon is going to help me decorate. Get some ownership over this space. Hey, just tuned in from Norway. What's up, Norway? I am primarily Norwegian, by the way. My bloodline heritage. I am more Norwegian than anything else. So, hi from Norway. I will visit eventually, I hope. I would love to go. I don't know if this question has been asked, but in what state do you live? I live in California. I live in the Los Angeles area of California. I just sent you a link to a hotkey keyboard I found. Cool. On Discord, I assume? Maybe you have to go with TV Paint. I have not tried TV Paint. What mouse do you recommend for 3D? I recommend this mouse. The Logitech Vertical MX mouse. It's very nice. There's a couple buttons in different places, but it's a vertical mouse, which is very ergonomic and nice for your wrist. It's wireless, but I like plugging it in because I like plugging it in. How often do you practice animating, and what kind of things do you practice? I practice a lot of different things, and I do it every week, which I should do it every day, but I do a lot of other things now. But I do almost all of it on Twitch and Patreon live streams. So I do a lot of free streams on Twitch of various 3D applications and work I do. More of those will be coming very soon, so make sure you're following on Twitch if you want to see those. But I do a lot of really big streams on Patreon where I live stream my animation process. And I usually just do whatever people tell me to do. I just have, on Patreon, I have a You Choose animation live stream where I literally just let people say, all right, what am I animating? And then they tell me, and then I do it. So that's on Patreon. You should sign up. What do you use Cinema 4D for? Not much yet. Right now it's just for learning. How much hour do you need a day to learn animation? As much as you can give it. The more time you give it, the faster you'll learn. I watched, but people have lives, so it's different. I watched about 300 NBA games this season. Today is one of the last episodes. Thank you. Where did you learn visual effects? Mostly through YouTube. Video Copilot and Film Riot and Red Giant. Would you ever animate for Nintendo? Yeah, I'd love to. I don't know Japanese fluently, though. And I think that's a requirement to work on the games, and because you work in Japan, and I'd want to learn the language. I really want to go to Japan. More than any other country, I'd love to see Japan. I just think it's so cool. I'm really interested in the culture. I would love to go to Japan. I want to go to a lot of places. I want to go to Japan. I'd love to learn Japanese. I'd love to work for Nintendo. That'd be super cool. What do you think of the new teaser for the DreamWorks movie Abominable? I know the whole plot, so I think it's a cool. Teaser. I think there's a lot of parallels with How to Train Your Dragon. Funny enough, I think there's a lot of shots that are very similar to How to Train Your Dragon. But it's cool. It's a cool teaser. It's gonna be a good movie, I hope. I haven't seen them. I have never seen the movie screened. I just know the general gist of what happens because I was there when it was being figured out. How do you handle an argument on a project with your team? Depends on a lot of things, but with patience and empathy and without an ego. That's the best thing I can tell you. General answer. Is it advantageous to learn Python and Maya? Yes, it is advantageous. You don't need it, but if you can learn Python, you can do a lot of cool stuff. You can make your own tools, make your life easier. I would highly recommend it. I bought a course for like $15 on Python from, I forget who sold the course. Might have been Josh Sabell. I don't know. But I bought a course, like $15 of Python for animation. I would recommend it if you can. We have no animation schools and no online payment to join online classes. What should I do to learn animation? Is it possible to learn just with YouTube? Interesting. We have no animation schools and no online payment to join online classes. Like no credit card? Is that what you mean? Like you don't have credit cards? Well, I think you can learn a lot from YouTube and a lot of self-practice. Yeah, I mean, you could do it. There are people who have self-taught. There's a guy who wants to do an interview with me who is self-taught, and he's working in the industry. And I want to interview him. I just haven't figured out a time yet. He's also in London, and I wanted to do it in person, but that's a little hard to figure out. So yes, it can be done. There are people who have done it. We'll find out in an interview how to best do it, because I'm not sure. But I'm sure you can get a lot from YouTube. Also join my Discord. It's free, and it's a good resource. I think the lectures look a bit old at Animation Mentor, but they're still great. A lot of them are old, but they are still they're all still good. No, you just missed my questions. Oh, sorry. Do American studios accept foreign students for internships, or is it difficult to get in? It is more difficult because it's a lot more work for the studios and more money and stuff to bring someone in from outside the US when there's already so many here. So it's not, but it's not impossible. Like there was an intern at DreamWorks. She's super nice. I'm still friends with her. She's here somewhere. How did that work? Well, she's Korean and she was an intern at DreamWorks, but I think she was going to a US school. I don't know how that, I don't know. I'm not sure. It is harder, but it is possible, but it's a lot harder, unfortunately. It's easier if you can get an internship somewhere else abroad, and then you can use that experience to get a job here. Internships are so temporary, so often it's not as justified, but if it's like an entry-level job, then it might be easier, slightly easier. I want to take a class at IM, but don't know what course to take. I've studied animation on my own. Don't think I should take the basic. I would take the basic. I mean, you could ask them. If you're not sure what class to take, contact Animation Mentor. They're super nice. Their whole team is really helpful. They will look at your work and they'll tell you, oh, hey, like you should go to the second class. Or they'll say, you could use a refresher of the first class. And if they say that, they're not trying to get more money from you. They mean it. I thought I should jump ahead to a second class because I had all this experience from my other school. And they said, you should take the first class. And I'm so glad I did. So ask them. They'll tell you. What games do you play? And play on Nintendo? I love playing on my Nintendo Switch. Is my Nintendo Switch in the frame? How do you know I have one? Where is it? Where is my Switch? I just saw it. Anyway, what do I play? I play Zelda Breath of the Wild. Love it. I play Super Smash Brothers, and I will smack anyone who tries to come at me. I will destroy all of you. 7-on-1. I don't care. I'll take you. I won't take you on 7-on-1, but I am something of a master of Super Smash Brothers. Thank you very much. Also, I play Fallout. I love Fallout. Even 76. I love 76. I haven't played it lately because I've been so busy. There's my Switch. And I've actually been playing Minecraft a lot recently just because I found all my old Minecraft animation videos from when I first started animation. And it got me all nostalgic about like Minecraft. I loved Minecraft in college. Talked about it in a recent video. But I've been playing it lately. And I actually might create a Minecraft server just for my audience, just because that'd be fun. I want to do that. RuneScape. I love RuneScape. Obviously, old school RuneScape. I don't play it anymore, really, but I've been thinking about it. It's a time sucker, though. I don't have any reason to play it. I have too much to do. But anyway, I might create some kind of Minecraft server just for us, because that might be fun. How do you render your animations? I usually don't. I usually just play Blast, but I'm going to try Redshift. I'm going to try Redshift Renderer because I'm curious. If you're comfortable with using Maya, then if you're comfortable with using Maya, then you can start with character animation basics. Yeah, I think so. I mean, you're going to want to start with like ball bounces and stuff. Even if you're good with Maya, you're going to want to learn animation principles. Other question for the interview is, what do you struggle with the most as an animation student? Oh, this is the suggestion. Yes. Copy and paste. Okay, I see. These look like Japanese characters, I want to say. I don't know, and I have no reason to think I know, but I'm assuming that these are Japanese characters. I can't read them, but they look cool. Is it worth learning Cinema 4D? If you want to be a character animator at a film studio, then no. But if you want to learn a really cool piece of software, then yeah, I mean, it's awesome. What do you think don't tell me anything about Game of Thrones. I will ban you and like block you immediately if you tell me any spoilers, because I haven't seen it. I'm not caught up. I'm in season 2 and I have stayed away from all the spoilers for all these years. I don't know anything that happens for the entire show. So don't tell me anything, because if you ruin it for me, I'm going to be really pissed. Thank you very much. But I haven't seen it. I'm staying off the internet, actually. I haven't been on Twitter. I haven't been on Instagram. I've been staying off the internet because I don't want to know. So don't ruin it for me. There's also Mel and Python coding in Maya. Yeah. Hi from Italy. Hi, Italy. I'm still learning Japanese. That's cool. I just say that I'm for everything you do. Thank you. Japanese. Okay, let's see. Please do that. I'm self-teaching myself in grade school. That'd be cool. Yes, I am going to do a self-taught animation interview at some point. Can you do a Q&A with someone that work with a visa? I would like to. That is a topic I would like to tackle in one of my videos. I just need to find somebody who has experience with that is willing to do an interview. I do know somebody who I thought was going to talk about it, but then they didn't want to really talk about it. So eventually I do want to do a video about getting a job in the US or somewhere other than where you live. Yeah. Random question. What is your MBTI personality? I don't know. I'm not sure. How do you get your eyebrows so fleek? Naturally, I guess. I don't know. I don't do anything to my eyebrows. Thank you. Being so good at parkour, have you ever tried mocap? I have. I was Hiccup for a lot of the layout. They don't use the motion capture at DreamWorks for animation, but they use it for like camera and layout. So they'll do some mocap camera stuff. But yeah, whenever they needed a model stand in for Hiccup, that was me. So that was cool. But yeah, I've been in a mocap suit, but I've never really done a lot with mocap. I am actually trying I'll be doing a video soon. I took some underwater footage. I'm going to try pushing it through this mocap thing that can convert footage as if it were in a mocap suit. I'm going to try it out. I'll make a video about it soon. Smash Bros. Stream. Have you heard about Hytale? No, I have not. Have you ever tried making your own games? I have not, but I'd like to at some point. RuneScape. Yeah. Old school RuneScape. Best question. You have mentioned Breath of the Wild and other Switch games in older videos, so I guess it's how you go Switch. Yeah. Good point. Oh, it was in the back. Oh, duh. Yeah, it's in the background of almost all my videos. That's a good point. Making me feel old. Yeah, I've been listening to the old school RuneScape soundtrack while I work. It's actually been really fun. Any suggestions on what students should focus more on their animations? For acting, focus on performance and character. For body mechanics, focus on weight and timing. Why don't you upload this video, this live as a Q&A video? Because I talk about stuff that's like gonna possibly happen in the future, and I don't know. I don't want this like super long video that's like, 4 people are gonna watch all the way through. You can watch it live, and it's different than like just sitting there watching it. And like, I don't know, maybe this is what I would do podcast stuff with, but I don't know. I want the stuff on my channel to be more polished, and this is very raw. And I'm always a lot more honest in Q&As when I know it's going to be this kind of raw, and I'm not going to keep it on the channel. So, I mean, I'd happily answer all these questions over again for a Q&A video. It'd take more time for me, but I like the brand to be, I like what's on my channel to be more polished. Hey, your fellow Norwegian here again. What do you mostly play on? Xbox, PS4, PC, or Nintendo? I probably play the most on my Nintendo Switch because games are super fun. I play on PC because I never leave my office, so I play. I have Fallout 76 for the Xbox One, and that's what I played on first. And then I stopped leaving my office, so I bought it again on PC so that I didn't have to leave my office to play. But I love my Xbox One. I don't have a PS4, but I'd love to have one. I just don't. There's not a reason for me to spend the money because I don't have enough time to play. But there's so many games I haven't played. Like I haven't played the new Spider-Man game. I want to. But I don't have a PS4. And I have other things I'd rather buy, like camera. Basically, all the money I make, I sink back into the YouTube channel. So I buy gear, I buy microphones, I bought a Cintiq. Like I put all of my money pretty much into this business to try and make it better. That's why my videos have gotten better and all that kind of stuff. And I don't spend nearly as much time playing stuff. And I like working. But yeah, that's what I've been putting all my money in. Anyway. I would destroy you with Kirby and Smash. Bring it. Do you have online? Come at me. I'll give you my friend code. Let's do it. Thank you, May. What are your thoughts on Blender? I did mention this already, but I think Blender's fine. You can learn it. It's free. But I have no interest in it personally. Why is it so rarely used in the industry? Because, I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, because it's open source, right? Which means it's not as secure, so studios can't use it. That's one of the big reasons. When watching animations made by other people or studios, can you just watch it, or do you study and explain how every little thing was made, tools, plugins? When I'm watching movies and TV shows, as long as the stuff isn't like distractingly bad, which is very rare, it's like older TV shows and stuff that happens, but generally I just watch it and I just get really involved in the story and I like experience the thing, and I don't really think about the art that went into it. Sometimes I'm like, oh, what a cool shot, and then I'm back into it. Like I don't often go into animator mode. The second time I watch something, I start analyzing, but I really just enjoy the experience the first time through, usually, unless it's a really bad movie or something, then it's like, all right, well, I may as well like learn something here, and then I'll start analyzing. But when I'm like invested in the story, I just do the story. Commercials, I'm always analyzing. I'm like, oh, that's After Effects. I have that plugin. I want that plugin. Oh, that's Cinema 4D. I need to learn that. So commercials are different. Can't wait for the mocap video. It will be coming soon. Hopefully the first video of June, I think. Maybe. We'll see. No any self-taught 3D animators I could check out. I don't know where you could check them out, but one will be coming soon. If you go to the four Sony animators video, they talk about an animator at Sony who is self-taught. He surfaces in the comments and says, that's me they're talking about. You can go to that video and find his response. You can grab his name and you can put it into Google and you can probably find his reel. That's probably the best way to find a self-taught animator because that's the one I know of. Blender is mainly for beginners to break into or at the very least to get their feet wet. Yeah, a lot of people start off with Blender. Tell me Autumn Voyage is in your RS playlist. I'm not sure. I don't remember the names anymore. Have you ever met Jeffrey Katzenberg? Yes, the old CEO of DreamWorks. Yeah, I have a picture with him where we face swapped. I wonder if I can find it. Let me see if my phone is smart enough when I type in face swap, if it knows what that looks like. Nope, it doesn't know. Panda. Will it find Poe? Because if it finds Poe, hey, there it is. There's the Snapchat. That's me face swapping with the CEO of DreamWorks before he left the company. So yeah, I know Jeffrey Katzenberg. Not like I know him, but there's the proof of like that it was actually him. There he is. So yeah, I met Jeffrey. Got some Smash mains in here. Can you make a video or anything explaining any Viewport 2.0 settings tips to get better performance because rigs get laggy? I actually have a lot of videos talking about Viewport 2.0 settings. Yeah, I have a bunch. Something that I found so dated watching it again. Reboot. What are we talking about? I'm dated watching it again. I don't remember what we're talking about now. I'm actually like Bone Cameron, horrible at Smash, but we'll kill you by accident. That's okay. I want to make animation, but I don't have any experience. What's your advice for a newbie? I'm going to make a video on how to start, but the advice is to start, to just start making stuff. Like anything at any level. Everyone started off where you are now, so you just got to start doing it to get any better. It's like working out. You can read books about crunches, but it's not going to make your abs any better to read it. You have to actually go do it. And that's a funny one because I don't do crunches and I don't work out, so that's why I suck in when I turn sideways sometimes. But yeah, it's the same idea. It's like you can read about stuff, but until you start doing it, you won't really start learning. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you for the live Q&A. Looking forward to the video. Keep the great work. Thank you. Reason for becoming a freelancer. Watch my video Why I Left DreamWorks, and it will answer that question. I have a picture with Walt Disney. Okay, that would be cool. That would be cool. Anyone who uses Ganon is a doorknob. Link and Samus all the way. I used to be Mario, but in this game in particular, I'm just not as good at Mario. I was Mario in every other Smash game, but now I am Link and Samus, and I can play most characters. But yeah, I am caught up. I finally hit the bottom of the comments. Do you regret leaving DreamWorks? I don't. I had a great time there, but I do not regret leaving at all. Wow, we still have 52 people watching? Holy cow, you guys are awesome. You are the best. Do you think ageism is a problem in the animation industry? I don't think so. There's a lot of people working in animation who are old and young, and if that is a problem in some places, it's not common, or at least not in my experience. I mean, it's probably a problem. It's probably out there. I've been on the back end of ageism, of like the young side of ageism, where people don't think I'm like, I think they assume that I'm not going to know stuff or whatever. So I don't really talk about my age on my channel. Is if people knew my actual age, some people who are younger would think, oh, he's too old, he doesn't understand me. Or if they're older, they go, oh, he's too young to know anything. I just don't talk about age because I don't think age really matters for anything in life. Like, there's some really wise young people and there's some really dumb old people and everything in between. So, you know, it's the life in your years, not the, what is it? The life in your years, not the years in your life. I forget who said that quote, but yeah. Well, we got some more questions. What are your top 5 games ever? Oh God, I don't know. Super Smash Brothers in general, Fallout I like all Fallout games. I loved 3 is the first one I ever played. New Vegas was more fun. I've probably replayed that one more than anything. Fallout 4 had really great mechanics. I really like that one, and I love 76 because it's just a fun time. Fallout in general. Oh, Zelda games in general. All Zelda games. Breath of the Wild, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker. It doesn't matter. All Zelda games are great. Spider-Man 2. Such the new Spider-Man's probably going to be up there. I haven't played it, but I'm sure it's there. And another favorite game of all time, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga / Partners in Time. I love those games. They're the greatest. Oh, those are fun. I probably missed a bunch of great games, but that's what I'm going to go with. Oh, Godfather is really fun on PS2. Anyway, moving on. Would you ever work at Disney or Pixar? I'd love to. Yes. Uncle Wade, that's weird. I'm your selfie guy. Do you remember? Of course I remember. Fabin, you asked me if this every time if I remember if the selfie. Like, of course I remember you. I recognize your name every time I see you. And then when you're like selfie guy, I'm like, yeah, I remember that. I'd be so surprised. I remember your guys' names. At least I try to. I do pretty good. Oh no, sir. The chat is getting faster. They don't like the fact that you reached the bottom. I know. Started from the bottom over here. Will stop motion capture and AI replace animation jobs in the future? No. Because even if AI and motion capture was perfect, because it's not, even if it were perfect the way Andy Serkis talks about it, it's not going to be as entertaining. If you've got a really cool character model and it's acting like me in a suit, it's not going to be as nearly as fun to watch as a more pushed and expressive performance. So no, AI and motion capture will never take the place of animators. I don't think it will ever fully take the place. I wouldn't worry. Do you exercise in any way? Swim, dance, weights, calisthenics, bikes around town, etc.? Not really. I used to do parkour a lot. Now I don't do it hardly at all. I want to do more of it, but I haven't made the commitment. I used to bike a lot and rock climb, and I don't do any of those. I haven't done those for years. I have a bike. I never ride it. Rode it to work 3 times ever. I don't really swim much, like hardly at all. I swam in Hawaii when I was on vacation, but I never swim. I don't dance. I don't do weights. It's too boring, and I don't have the discipline to do it. Nope, I really don't do anything. The most exercise I get literally is like carrying stuff around my office, lifting the occasional monitor. I'm actually really unhealthy in the amount I exercise, and I need to do something about it. The sir in the beginning of my name is because my first name is Sir. Is actually Sir. Wade is my middle name, so I go by Sir Wade. Or Sir. Love the live Q&A. Thank you for your answers. I will be ending it pretty soon. I'll probably answer these last questions, and then I'm going to end the Q&A because I'm hungry. If you get Pokemon Sword and Shield, that'd be really cool. I don't think I will. I don't play that much Pokemon. It's fun, but I don't have that much time to play. And there's other games I like more. In the end, it's not the years in your life. Yeah. Is it Abraham Lincoln? Okay. Yeah, I like that quote. Any collaboration stories before doing animation professionally? I didn't do any collaborations before. I mean, I haven't done hardly any animation collaborations. Thanks for the stream. It was funny. Almost done. What do you think of that word? I don't know what that is. Don't hit bottom. Keep going, guys. Parkour videos. I do have my parkour reel on YouTube. It's on there somewhere. It's like my first video. I can see, oh my gosh. I can see you taking the word sedentary to a new level with this monitor. Yeah, really. What's for dinner? I don't know. Probably a peanut butter sandwich. Maybe bananas in there. Maybe some jelly. Probably some honey. We have to go grocery shopping. What are you eating after that? What's your favorite food? Favorite food, chocolate cake. Doesn't go great with what I said about not working out. I don't eat it very often because I'm trying to be good. Favorite food, though? I love sushi. I love Chinese food. I love Italian food. Heavy things that aren't good for me. I love sushi, though. And ramen. Pokemon Go. Yeah, right. I didn't play Pokemon Go. I would not cave to the peer pressure. I have issues with rotations on main control when I carry rotates his feet, and I'm still with main control. How do you do with rotations? So that's called gimbal lock, and it's a mess. I usually just try to zero out all the controls and then just repose it. Also, the Euler filter in my eyes, usual. Are you interested in creating anime? Personally, no. It's not my style. It's fun to watch sometimes. I watch Dragon Ball Z. I know people are like, that's not real anime, but I love Dragon Ball Z. One Punch Man seems cool. I've never watched it, but I've seen clips on YouTube, and it seems like it has cool fight scenes. Any tips for nailing interviews? I would watch my DreamWorks interview video because I have some good ones. but be confident and just remember that you're there for a reason. So be yourself and show them why they'd want to hire you and whether you'd be someone that they'd want to work with. Need to send that stuff to you. How can I? Discord. Cascador, physics-based animation software. Oh, I haven't seen that. Kingdom Hearts, haven't played it. Would you work at Character Network Studios on the right project, like Rick and Morty? Oh, I would love to animate on Rick and Morty. That show looks ridiculous. I love that show. Hi from India. Love your videos. Thank you. Please make a video on animation work from start to finish. I will get there eventually. It's a lot of work, but it's on the roadmap eventually. When's the next live stream? I will be doing several live streams this weekend. I'm going to do some Twitch streams over the next 2 days as I finish the space station model, and I got to add some stuff to it for a video. So I will be doing some modeling and texture work on Twitch in the next 2 days, so follow on Twitch. And I will be doing an animation live stream of your guys' choice, basically, on Patreon next week. I think Wednesday is when I chose to. I think I'm going to move to Wednesday. So if you want to be a part of those live streams, I do some stuff on Twitch, but most of it happens, and I'll also be doing more Q&A. I'll be doing another Q&A, 2 hours of Q&A, and decorating my office and having everyone in the live stream get to help me decorate the office and pick what goes where. That's happening on Sunday on Patreon. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff and you like this kind of thing in general, hanging out with me and answering questions, I keep it very real. I'm very honest on Patreon, and I tell you all the dirt and the tea of everything. All the stories that I've got that I don't tell publicly, I tell them on Patreon. So join. Link is in the description down below, by the way. And it's $15 a month for the Q&As and everything else. It's like you got a bunch of stuff, but once you hit 15, it's like also Q&As recorded that get recorded so you can rewatch them. And at $25 a month, it's the animation live streams. If you can swing it, awesome. If you can't, there's other stuff there. Check the link, see if it's interesting. Oh my gosh, I almost caught up and then it got big again. Have you ever thought about trying to work for Lucasfilm? If we're talking about ILM, I would love to. Watch Chernobyl. That word. Thank me later. 4, 5, 7. Okay, interesting. I'll look that up. Rick and Morty season 4 is coming in September. Can't wait. I do work in freelance. Do you have any favorite learning platforms or websites you would suggest? I don't know. Skillshare. Skillshare is a cool one. What would be YouTube channels for animation for people to watch and enjoy and communities to join? Communities to join my animation Discord. It's free. It's in the description down below. YouTube channels for animation, JD. He's on my channel as well. If you go to my YouTube page, my regular YouTube homepage thing, it's on the right. JD is on there. Ami Yamato is really cool. Jaden Animations does 2D stuff, but she's really talented. Her team is really good. What's your preferred freelance websites? I don't have any. If you watch my recent freelance 5 tips for freelance, I just put it out a couple days ago. If you watch that video, I tell you all my stuff about freelance that I know, but I don't have any websites for it. You mentioned you would like to go to Japan someday. Have you heard about, I don't know what this word is, but I'm going to copy it and put it in my notes for later because I have not heard of it, but I will look it up. You make commissions on what? Oh, do I like make commissions? Not really. I mean, I do freelance work, but I don't really make commissions. Thanks for the stream. Nice seeing you from Puerto Rico. Thanks for coming. I miss mousepad on desk. Never used to. Can't live without. Huh. I don't use mousepad. Never really liked them. You should do a video on how to reference rigs in case they break. There's currently no full video. Oh, I've thought about that, but the fact that you're like, there's nothing out there, that's really interesting. I will make a note of that because that is a topic that I've been wanting to talk about. I just haven't done it. Does music, podcast, or ambience help you focus during work? I focus with instrumental music, like games and film scores, RuneScape music, all that good stuff. Chernobyl. Okay, thank you. Which section of animation industry is less crowded? Regular texture studies? Depends. I think they're all fair game. Animation is probably the most busy. Ami Yamato is awesome. She's super cool. Would you ever come to Scotland for events? Yeah, I would come anywhere for events, really. I don't think there's anywhere I wouldn't want to go. Unless there's like a war being fought there. That's really the only other thing. But yeah, I'd be willing to go anywhere. I like traveling. NetherRealm Studios is a few hours away from my house, and I want to show my demo reel. How would I go about NetherRealm makes Mortal Kombat interesting? Oh, like how would you go about? LinkedIn, find the people who work there, send it to them politely and be like, hey, I'd love your feedback. Something like that. How is working with DreamWorks? Awesome. Lots of videos about it with more details. You should come to Boise, Idaho to do a meetup. If I have enough people there to do a meetup, I would do it. Otherwise, you should come to me and we'll do a meetup. But yeah, I'd be happy to do meetups really anywhere if there were people who wanted me to do a meetup. I've hit the bottom. I've hit the bottom. I'm not looking again yet until I say goodbye. So let me just... New York Comic Con. I said I was going to look. I looked. New York Comic Con would be interesting. I'm not going to look. Check all the description links down below, please. Pretty please. Even if you don't like sign up for anything, just take a look and see if you'd be interested in anything. Yeah. Thank you for being here while we unbox this monstrosity of a monitor that I now have to figure out how to put it on my desk at all. I also need to install a new graphics card. Where did I put that? There it is. I also need to install a new graphics card on my computer. The RTX, let me show you. The GeForce RTX 2080 Ti. NVIDIA sent this to me for a video I'm doing for them. I have to post it Monday. I just got back, so I got to make the whole video. But I have a really, really, really funny idea, and I hope I can do the whole thing. So I'm going to try and install this into my computer tonight and start working on that this weekend, today, tomorrow. So stay tuned for a really funny video, fingers crossed, on Monday that I'm going to use this for. It's a sponsored video. I think they're paying me. They are paying me to make a video, and they sent me this, which is awesome because I have the 2080, but this is the 2080 Ti. So I get 2 extra gigabytes of GPU memory. So yeah, I got to install that later, which is my computer. I have a video on it, so you can check that out. Well, let's see. Let me just check the last comments. FMX here. I have not. Oh, yeah. Assassin's Creed soundtracks I have heard, though. Can you make a character designing video? Well, I'm no good at it, so I will have someone else do it eventually. I would like to get a character designer, to do a video with me. Can I sing the... Yes, you can put the stuff in the Discord. Any interesting workplace stories? I have a lot of funny workplace stories, but those I save for Patreon. So if you want to hear the crazy workplace stories, good and bad, that's something for Patreon. So join the Q&A tier there. When will you announce the 50K milestone winner? I did announce the winners, and I announced it in one of my recent videos. So watch the last 5 videos I made so you don't miss it. I don't know which one it's in. That's more questions now. Don't like to press X. Almost. Going to have dinner. San Diego Comic-Con. I've been to San Diego Comic-Con, but I won't be going this year, I don't think. I don't have tickets, and maybe next year we'll see. Cool. Okay. Thank you all for joining the Q&A. Thank you all for being here, unboxing all the stuff. Thank you for your questions. Please check all the links down below. And the last thing I'll say, by the way, I'm going to pull up the links just so I can kind of go through each one. Not like I'm going to go through each one, but just like quickly, I'm going to highlight a couple of things. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 links on this YouTube video down below. What they are, whether you'd want to see them, please check all of them out. But the Patreon one is the first one. Please take a look. Even if you don't sign up, just take a look and see if it's interesting to you. And at least hit the follow button. It's free to follow, and then you'll get email notifications whenever I have a new video or when I have cool stuff that I'm posting. Because YouTube doesn't often tell you if I'm posting. So by the way, you should also hit the notification bell here on YouTube. That way, if I post a video, you actually get notified, because so many people have been asking, do you have a video on this? I do. No one ever sees them, apparently. That's why my views are so low. So hit the bell and check the Patreon link. I also have a job application workshop replay to help you get hired. That's linked down below too. It's $20, and it's just 5 hours of content of me teaching you do's and don'ts of resumes and cover letters. No one likes those things, so I tell you how to do it right, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. 1 hour's lecture, 4 hours is me reviewing people, and that's where all the cool learning stuff is of like, oh, that's how that would be. If you're interested, $20, super easy. VFX and 3D streams on Twitch is the next link. Follow there. I'm doing that in the next couple of days. Instagram, easy. Amazon Tech Recommendations, easy. Don't need to worry about that. My animation Discord, if you haven't joined that, you should definitely join the Discord. It's also free to join. And it's just a bunch of cool people talking about cool stuff, and I announce really awesome things on there as well. The last thing, and this is the one I wanted to tell you about. The last one, it says my YouTube music, and then there's a link. That basically, let me click it to make sure it works. That takes you to Epidemic Sound, which is where I get all my music for my videos. If anyone uses that link to go to that website and they hit try for free and you do the 30-day free trial, if you actually sign up for the free trial, I get $30. which is actually a really good commission. And you can cancel it and you don't have to pay him a single cent. But if you click on the link I have for music and you sign up for a free trial, it might ask you for a credit card, but it won't charge you anything. And you go through the whole thing, listen to some songs, download whatever you want, and then cancel, I get $30. I would very much appreciate it. You don't have to do it, obviously, but if you're interested, no one ever clicks it, but it'd be nice. Anyway, check out the links. Thank you for being here. I think that's everything I have to share. I'll see you guys next time, and lots of streams happening on Patreon this weekend. So I hope to see more of you in the Patreon streams this weekend. Sunday is a 2-hour Q&A live stream extravaganza. We're decorating the office. So see you later. Thank you. Bye. Let me check the chat. Okay. Bye, everybody. How do I end it? There it is.